is we abide. We're in sessions where the wrestling truth resides.
Welcome to another episode of the Purr Sessions. I'm your host, Big Cat Tyler Adams.
Oh, Levi disappeared quick.
What's that?
So Levi disappeared quick.
I know. That's like he just didn't want to see my face.
I'm sorry. Levi's girlfriend went missing because apparently he missed when she told him that she was going out to the store. So I got very confused as I just circled my entire house and couldn't find my girlfriend and had no idea what happened.
And your feeties are showing.
And now Sam's gone. I'm your host,
Hello,
Big Cat Tyler Adams. I am here today with my co-host, my tag team partner of the Wild, Dylan Nix, to my right or left, whatever you want to say. Oh, you got the.
Oh, he actually has the title. God damn.
And I don't
Just saying.
don't have mine. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right. The title looks very nice. When did we win that?
I think that was last Friday. I think we kept them. Is what happened.
Yeah. I think we kept them.
Sam got kicked out.
Yeah.
Oh, Minnie Mouse blanket.
Yeah,
Your
Sam
green
was so
screen's
ashamed that he
fucking
ran
up, buddy.
away.
No, his green screen's fucking.
I had to go pull it out of the car. I forgot it. By the way, guys, I just want to point this out.
You bastards.
The saga of the glass is finished.
Yeah, you got your cup.
First sip of cider out of the new cup.
Congratulations.
Victory, taste sweet, baby.
And of course we have Levi, Spade, and Samuel Matthews here. So
I love that you always get like the super dope intro, Dylan. Like my tag team partner of the Wild, the not like he gives you a whole ass thing, and then he's so depressed
lists,
when he
man.
announces me and Sam.
And
also
like you
Levi
at least
and
you at least get some effort. I just get and Sam. Fucking this guy.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
let me restart
I
this.
just get Levi Spade.
Let me restart
Yeah,
this. I got my tag
this
team partner.
motherfucker.
Shut the fuck up and let me do this. I got my tag team partner, Dylan, next to my right, and underneath me, we have the one who left the Wild, the backstabber, Levi Spade, but underneath me, and the former friend who thinks he can beat us, Samuel Matthews.
Your intro for me. I don't even care what you said. It was so wrong. You shut my brain off halfway through it.
I just say because
Everything you
Levi
said was so wrong.
He never left the Wild, man. He wasn't part of the Wild. He left the Lovecraft family. He left the Lovecraft family.
I left
the
the
Wild
Lovecraft
also
family.
left the Lovecraft family.
I was gonna say, which you both also did, and on top of that, technically, he's still my tag team partner because the Seawolves never died.
It's true.
I guess so.
Fuck it, custody of Dylan Nix on a pole match.
And I also have some beef. I mean, if we're doing this, we might as well get it out in the open.
There we go.
Why do you still, out of the matches of me that are out there, still have my debut match and a random dojo choke bomb?
Because
I have a sick ripcord Samoan, a dope. Huh?
Is it your finish?
Oh, your shit ain't your finishes.
Yes, it
Yes,
is.
they
What are
are.
you talking about?
The Rainmaker is still his finish. Demons
Yes,
runs.
the
my
one I
finish,
hit
the
on
world's
in the fair
strongest
on
kid.
Hess was my finish.
Okay. Do you have actual good footage of it besides 144p fucking footage of it?
I would just like to say
It's the best I got right now.
Yeah, that's why it's the dojo one, because that's the best footage right now. Until I was actually been waiting for the Let's Show. I was hoping it would be on today. I don't think it is yet.
Look, I'm just saying, if you keep hitting that ripcord Samoan, Sam, I'm telling you right now, every person and their mother on the professional wrestling scene in Maine is going to tell you to start using it for a finish because you hit that so fucking nasty and so gross. It looks it looks great every time, and people you're going to start getting told to use it as your finisher.
Not pure.
I might. I don't know. We'll see. It seems so situational where with the choke with the choke bomb, there's like multiple ways to set it up, but I feel like less people will mess up the ripcord Samoan.
Samoan than the choke bomb.
Wow.
But you know what still baffles me is everybody messes up spine busters too.
Yeah. To be fair, I'm gonna
I
can
feel like you're
I
throwing
be
some
fair?
shade here.
No. I'm gonna be fair in this one. To be fair, there was a lot of forward momentum. Joss even said this. Honestly, what I should have done is I should have stopped and went up, and there was just a lot of go to it, and that's what really messed us up.
Well,
luckily,
buddy,
you and Lee both
buddy,
listened.
I
That
just
was like,
want
roll
you
me
to
out.
know you launched yourself at me. It was the friggin' moment from friggin' Dirty Dancing. You just went, catch me. Like, with no jump.
No.
With no jump, you're like, ah!
Blame your tag team partner on that one.
I'd like to point out real quick, as somebody who has also trained at the dojo, I would just like to point out that the bump and the position and the way to take a spine buster is not something that is taught at the dojo. So not that that's an excuse.
Brother, it's a flat back bump!
I'm just yes, but in situations like in Dylan's case, if you don't know how to take it, or you're throwing yourself too far forward and you don't know how to micro adjust, people can fuck a spine buster up. Not that that's an excuse, but I'm just saying I took one spine buster in the dojo, and it was from Ace Romero because he taught us how to take spine buster bumps. And it is the worst spine buster bump I've ever taken, and it's the reason why I hate taking spine busters to this day, because it was from Ace Romero in the dojo.
I'm just saying, I hope we watch that match tonight. I hope we do.
Is it up?
We have camera
fan
footage.
Oh yeah, we can watch fan footage. I forgot about that.
Because,
to be fair though, the choke bump still looked good, even though you didn't go down with it. It still looked pretty damn good.
Because it did. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. Is I had two spots.
I had two things. And you
two things I wanted to hit. And we were like, yes. And I was like, hey, down up, buddy, right? You're like, yeah. And then you just up.
Hey, I got up for you.
I feel like we have to cut some of the stuff short tonight because it's been a little bit since all four of us have been here, and I feel like we have a fuck ton of matches to watch.
Do we?
I mean,
at least
don't you guys? Isn't there two from you guys to watch?
I mean, we don't have to watch both.
One at least.
Yeah, we can just watch last week.
I would like to at least watch my my main event one that we haven't watched yet.
We have Randy Carver hanging out.
Yeah, I was gonna say
he just logged in. So let's get this going.
Let's get that going.
All right. Welcoming back to the Purr sessions, we have the owner of Limitless Wrestling, co-owner of Let's Wrestle. Let's bring back Randy Carver Jr.
Boys, what's going on?
Hey. Not much. Hey, man.
What are we watching?
We're thinking of watching the we got fan cam of our match against Sam and Lee and Levi's main event match.
Sweet. Okay, perfect. How you guys doing?
Fantastic. Rock and rolling.
Hell yeah.
Big Cat might have fell asleep before the show again.
Big Cat
surprise.
I feel like that's the usual at this point.
It
really is.
So Big Cat's wife texts me and goes, "Is Big Cat on the podcast? Because I can't get a hold of him." And I was like, I literally just got home from setting up the ring for tomorrow's show, and I was like, I have no idea. I was like, I'm getting on right now. I'll let you know. She's like, pretty sure he fell asleep. Do you have the ability to go live? I was like, I think. And then I tried logging on to the Purr sessions thing, and you still have 2-factor enabled. So you have to approve it on your phone. Wow. So I was not going to be able to get on this because I couldn't get into the Google account. So I'm glad you woke up.
Good thing I woke up.
Actually, I saw that pop up on the Google email, and I ignored it because I didn't even know what it was.
I couldn't get it. For some reason, it didn't pop up on my end for the email. So I was like, I can't get into the email. So I hope he wakes up.
Yeah, shout out to her. She's got the lock on the Purr sessions, apparently.
I guess so.
We have to have an inside person.
Yeah, I got to keep my shit in check. That's
He's the only one that can spam call Cat and finally wake his ass up. When we try and do it, he never wakes up.
Right. All right.
Sorry.
So,
Levi, this is games I keep looking up.
Levi, this is your part of the show, my guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
stuffing his face with food. So you're doing pretty good, right?
All right. So
Dylan, you had a good question to start out with.
I do actually have a good one.
Yeah.
So we were talking about this a little bit earlier, Randy. And now Vacation Land Cup, especially the show itself, not just the cup and the matches in the cup, but the show itself, sometimes has some weird, crazy surprises that no one ever expects. My thing was like my big surprise that in the 5 years I've watched the Vacation Land Cup was still the biggest one in my brain. Still sticks with Alexander Lee turning on MSP to this day. In your mind, what is the biggest surprise out of any of the Vacation Land Cup shows?
Geez, the Alexander Lee moment is a big one. I mean, Steel Cage not working is a top one for me. That was quite a surprise, I have to say.
Was that the Ace and AG match?
Yes, that was the main event of the first cup. I don't know. I would. Those would have to be up there in terms of returns. I can't think off the top of my head on all the. I would say also that the whole Sean Spears, Tommy Dreamer, Anthony Green match even came to be on that cup because it really wasn't meant to be, but somehow it happened. But and I would also say I guess it's not a return, more so a moment, but still getting to have that 2020 Vacation Land Cup, with everything going on. Yep. That was first time in a long time that we had been able to see in person a lot of people who, were involved with that card that we had worked with on a month-to-month basis for a long time to that point. And then from, February to December, you're not seeing those people. So that was cool. But yeah, I mean, it provides big moments, surprises, I feel like every year. This year will be no different. But Alexander Lee has to be up there because that was, I think it blindsided a lot of people, including the crew, that was, a thing that was going down.
Man, I remember, so the buoy that he carries around now, I actually made that one for him, and I made it at that show. I painted it and put the logo and everything on it, and I went to turn it around to put the MSP logo back on it, and he looks at me and goes, no. And I went, what? He's like, just no. And I was like, oh, okay, here you go. And
whatever you say.
Maybe I should have added 2+2 in my brain right there. So, but
who was it that got absolutely walloped? Was it Mac Daniels?
With the no, I think it was Dave Dyer. No, Dave, it was Mac that got what? Mac got walloped.
I almost thought it was you.
Dave got, it was either me or Dave that got punched in the face and did oversell. I think it was Dave.
I think it was Dave. That sounds like a bold move.
Since we're on the topic of VLC, I feel like we didn't go into a lot last time we had you on the show of the actual history on VLC. What was kind of the roots, the bread and butter that kind of gave you the idea to do a tournament style show? And if you remember, was it something that you immediately went into knowing that it was going to be like a yearly thing, or was it just one of those things where you were like, let's do this as a one-off, and then it just kind of was received so well you were like, well, maybe this could be like a reoccurring thing for every year?
I definitely think that we went into it, with hopes of this could become, our annual thing, because really early on, I mean, we're, kind of finding an identity as a promotion with the wrestlers that we had on the roster. A lot was up in the air. So it was a big feeling out process, and we didn't really have like those identifiable events like you kind of see today in the roots of Limitless, like year by year. But we definitely wanted something to kind of hang our hat on as like a big event of the year, an attraction. A tournament came to mind, and granted, after the first one, I didn't know if we'd have another show after everything that went down with the cage, and it just, it turned into a much bigger situation than any of us had really predicted. But the tournament persevered. We came back in 2019 with what stands today as, I think, one of the most memorable shows for people that they bring up to this day, that the Portland Club you're just talking about at Dylan Nix. And it just kind of grew from there. I mean, we were able to still have one in the COVID year of 2020, and then we had one back with people again in 2021 that was very special. And it just, it became kind of just, I don't know, a big deal for Limitless fans, for fans around the Northeast, for the wrestlers as well involved, because every year at the Cup, I mean, there's a lot that culminates. Like a lot of years build to WrestleMania for WWE. I feel like this is and it feeds into one of the biggest ones as well, because the whole idea was, I mean, we didn't have a championship. When the Vacation Land Cup rolls around, the Limitless Championship is not in the mix yet. So to be able to have something as well that's, tangible, you can see it, you can touch it, you're fighting for it, and it also unlocked the opportunity to call your shot for the anniversary show. Now that turns into a title opportunity because there is a championship in the mix. But it's a way to propel yourself. I mean, we've seen it year by year. I feel like there are breakout stars of the Cup who really define the next year of Limitless moving forward. So, it's open to anybody in this Cup this year.
When deciding on every time, Kat.
I'm sorry. I hate when it does
Still
that.
sleeping, dude.
When deciding on who is going to be pitted against who bracket wise, is it one of those things that it's just like, I mean, we've seen a lot of brackets that tend to end up being feud builds. Like, I want to say, I guess that wasn't
JT and Desmond would be a good.
That was my first thought. Is it one of those things that you kind of try and use the brackets in the Cup as like these two guys want to fucking get at each other, let's put them and get them at each other in like one of the biggest things to try and win the Cup is like the thing to do besides winning the title, of course. So is it one of those things that like you look at the feuds that build and build and build throughout the year, and when Vacation Land Cup comes around, you're like, all right, well, you know what? If you two really want to fucking get at each other, fucking fight for one of the biggest, one of those spots.
I think it's always situational. I mean, we do tend to always see situations like that, and I think you can definitely point to Aaron Rourke, Ricky Smokes as one of those matches this year.
Too, yeah.
On the flip side, in this year's tournament, you also have a first-time match that is the epitome of a challenge match to really test where you're at and see, if you're up to snuff with someone at the top of their game in a Gabby Forza versus Billy Stark situation.
I'm so excited.
In years past, like it can almost be a rekindling as well. I mean, we saw Kevin Blackwood, who was in a near deadly car accident at the beginning of the year. We had to drop everything that we had with him and Christian Casanova at that time, and they were set to end things in a major way. I believe it was January of that year, and then he comes back, makes his return in the Cup against Christian Casanova, gets that match back, and actually made it to the finals that year. So it's very situational. We kind of see a little bit of everything in this tournament as well. You get to see kind of new school Limitless versus old school Limitless, Dijak versus Alec Price, where Dijak was here, a foundational piece of Limitless for the first 2 years until he was signed by the WWE, and Alec Price, he boasts as if he built the place all his own. So I'm excited to see that one as well. It's going to be fun as a mix of everything in this first round, but if we're talking rivals, Rourke and Smokes is going to be off the chain.
Well, one of the matches that I'm personally excited for is Aiden Agro versus Desmond Cole.
Ooh, yeah.
Agro has just been on fire since he turned.
Bro, you look like you're in JP O'Reilly's living room right now.
So you're not
I'm like,
wrong.
did you take a picture in his house and use it as your green screen?
No, it's one of the stock virtual backgrounds.
I'll wait for his JP to jump up like, hey, wait a minute.
And like we've seen Boof really come into his own, and he owns the crowd, and the crowd just gets behind him so much, and he just put JT Dunn down. I think that's one of the hottest matchups going into the first round of the Cup.
I think it was pretty telling when that match was dropped. Johnny Torres dropped the tweet, and he's like, well, consider my bracket busted because these were my final two. And I think a lot of brackets you could have seen that being the final two, because Aiden Agro undefeated since No More Danger Kid, No More MSP, threw it all away. And in a singles capacity with Jay Haru by his side, it's nearly an unbeatable combo. And Desmond Cole, if you take JT Dunn out of the equation, I mean, there's a good case to be made. He could be Limitless Wrestling champion by now. But
Right.
it didn't happen for him. He was able to close that chapter, and now with Sidney Bacabella patting the pockets of Aiden Agro and Jay Haru, anything is possible for Agro, and I'd be excited to see him eat a little up down from Bufa, a little swanton, a little shut him up a little. Maybe Jay Haru gets a little pop in him too.
Oh,
I'd be okay with that. I'm a little sick of these guys.
I'll pad the pockets of Desmond Cole if he gives Jay Haru the Bufa bomb at VLC.
Let's go. Okay.
Man, I'll send him money. I swear. I want to see that shit.
I'm looking around like, what do I got? I'll sell something.
I'll sell something.
So, Randy, what is the match that you are most excited for?
It's tough. I think Rourke and Smokes are going to tear the house down. I think I'm very enamored with Bufa Agro. It's the first time they've ever touched in a ring. They have never gone head to head and touched whatsoever in the ring. So that's going to be super intriguing to me. I've been interested this entire year with the matches that Gabby's been getting thrown, like the Kylie Rays, the Megan Baines, Ricky Smokes. She's been rising to the occasion more than I think anyone at that stage in the game. I mean, she's under like 50 matches, I think, been in about a year.
She was thrown into the fire from the moment she stepped into Limitless.
Man,
it was just right to the wolves, and she's stayed with it all the way. Like, she has.
And that's not always the case. It's not always the case when that happens. So, like, we'll see how far it can go for her, because this is, Billy Stark's first Ring of Honor Women's Television Champion, has never competed in the state of Maine, but I mean, she can't even purchase alcohol at the store, and she's wrestled in about 36 states.
Right.
That's crazy. That's crazy. The most experienced young person in the business, and very similar career paths. So it's a cool test, I think, along the way for Gabby Forza, especially in the first round. And what can you say about Dijak and Price too? To see Dijak back on the Indies, it's still crazy to me. I still don't believe it, but I'm going to enjoy it while it's here, and I'm going to enjoy seeing Alec getting tossed around the building a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to.
Fun little fact about Billy: I actually met her at a show in Jersey that MSP brought me to, and I saw this little, it's when she was still doing more her alien gimmick thing. I don't know, her older gimmick. And I have my purple gear bag, the big rolly gear bag. I have her sticker on it that we traded stickers that show. So
no way.
Yeah. I met her a while back.
Her nickname,
sweetheart.
One of her nicknames is Space Jesus. So I'm just saying, can we get the possibility of Hardcore Jesus versus Space Jesus for Jesus Supremacy?
Ooh. Wow. The use of Jesus on a pole match, maybe?
Man,
I don't know.
Whoa! We got some possibilities. I'm just saying the possibilities are there. That's
wow.
So, speak a little on what
my contract I can cross.
On the last show, you talked about Luke Robinson coming back and how well he's doing, how he's in probably the best shape of his career. And it was announced that Luke Robinson's opponent is Mad Dog Matt Cross. So talk a little bit about that. Is that something that was there other, did Luke want something else? But then when you announced Mad Dog was going to be there, he was like, that's what I want kind of thing. Cause that's a history that's very much a history that I think we're going to see unfold here at the show. So talk a little bit about that match.
Yeah, I mean, it's 13 years in the making. I mean, you look back, a lot of people would look back and say that Luke is the reason that M-Dog was eliminated so early in Tough Enough. And I believe it's on Peacock. So you got a week to go back and get informed, and it's an interesting watch, and you got to wonder how that sits with 13 years on it, and looking back at opportunities like that could have been. And of course, Luke didn't go on to win that season, was the runner-up. I think a lot of people thought that he should have won, and everything has turned out just fine for him along the way, if not better. And it's cool. He's not active as much anymore in the ring. I mean, this is the first time he's wrestled since, I believe, 2020. So it's been a while for him, and he only pops out when it's a special occasion or it's a big match. And this is like, not to pull it back too much, but like this has been talked about for years, this match, and it just, much like M Dog Alec Price, it's just been talked about and never happened. The trigger never got pulled on it, but what better time? I mean, Luke's an Auburn boy. Still lives in the area, and just hometown boy done good for real. I mean, when I was coming into independent wrestling, he was the dude to watch, and we literally got to watch him make it and nearly take it all the way. And it was incredible to watch as a fan. And I know he's still got a devoted fan base to him as a wrestler. And I know it's not his main priority anymore, but people are very excited to see Luke back in the ring, and very excited to see the living legend, like the last true wrestling pioneer, M-Dog 20 Matt Cross, coming straight from the gathering of the Juggalos, which I think is incredible. He's just the best, man. He wrestles everywhere still, has been to so many countries, and I'm interested. M-Dog's always at the top of his game, so I hope Luke is ready, stepping back in the ring a couple miles down the road from where he grew up. This is a big one.
I mean, I'm not at that level, but I've taken like a week off and then gotten back in the ring, and you feel it. You feel that ring rust. Like, I can't imagine not really wrestling since 2020 and then stepping into this high caliber match.
That's a big step. It's a big step.
Yeah.
But if anybody's gonna be ready for it, it's Luke.
It's exciting stuff.
While we're talking on returns and matches that are kind of shocking, at the last Limitless show, the Alternative, Anthony Green, made his return and fucking sent Channing Thomas packing. So what is that? What are your thoughts going into that one? For the title, of course, but Channing Thomas with Bacabella behind him, of course, against Anthony. I'm excited for that match. I think they've squared off before, but this is like, for me, looking at it, it's a whole new Channing Thomas and a whole new Anthony Green. So it's really like, for me, a first time matchup for where these two have gone in their career at this point.
Yeah, I mean, it's been since they tangoed in a Limitless ring, it's been over 2 years. But in 2022, kind of when Channing was just breaking the chains of prestigious a little bit and starting to branch out on his own, they had an incredible singles match that I believe was up for match of the year in Limitless Wrestling that year. Channing, like, since then, I mean, you drop prestigious. There was a bit of a cold streak for Channing, and then when Sidney Bacabella got in the mix, bang, it all clicked. And now he finds himself on top, Limitless Wrestling champion. And slowly but surely, he's been chasing down the reign of Anthony Green, who sits at 397 in terms of days as Limitless champion. Channing Thomas, I believe he's closing in this week on 350. So if he can get past Anthony Green, that just about seals the deal for Channing. Anthony's got some history to protect. And if you know Anthony Green, he is a sucker for pro wrestling history. He is a history buff. He remembers things I cannot even imagine and that I would have in my memory bank. But it's going to be exciting to see these two face off because, like you said, I mean, they're two different competitors than 2 years ago. Anthony has been pretty much living in Japan for the past year and a half. He's hardly ever in America anymore. We're catching it at the right time to be able to have him back for this last stretch of 2024. But Channing Thomas has been tested against the best. I mean, he has had challenger after challenger, not only in Limitless Wrestling, but this guy is around the country every weekend doing the damn thing and is at the top of his game right now. So there is not a better time to have this match. And another cool piece of the history with it is the first Ring of Honor matchup in the state of Maine. Anthony Green was a portion of that at the Lewiston Coliseum. And to be able, and Dylan, next, I believe you were in the house that night for that.
I was. Because I remember his music hitting and me going, wait, what?
These years later, I mean, he's got the chance to make more history and become champion once again, the first ever 3-time Limitless champion.
Fun fact, you know who wrestled that night?
Ryan Mooney.
Exactly. Yep.
Yes.
Yep. That was
we
so
were
cool.
talking about Vacation Land moments. Like, Channing had a huge moment last year.
Oh man, yes, the cup steal of them all.
Yeah. And then on top of that, cashed it in to win the title from Rip that same night.
Yeah, it's that was an unbelievable situation, and he's been there ever since.
Yep.
I was in the house for that. I did not want to hand Nate Speckman the title when Channing won it. And I looked at Speckman and told him it was the worst thing I ever had to do because I held on to the title after Channing cashed that in. And I did not.
Spade pulls a fast one and he's gone.
I did not want that son of a bitch to take
Goes
the title.
into business for himself. I will say, you also have Tony Atlas coming. And I wrestled Tony Atlas yesterday. And he's still.
Yesterday?
Yes.
What?
At the Skowhegan Fair, I wrestled Tony Atlas. And he still hits just as hard as he does.
Oh, yeah.
I got a couple shots in, but man, he still hits hard.
All of us in the chat are like, yeah.
Was it singles? Was it tag?
It was me and NBK versus him and Larry.
Gotcha.
That actually leads into my next question. There have been a few other announcements. Tony Atlas, of course, going to be there. Ace Romero has been announced. Are there certain things that you're sitting on that are you're keeping until show day to try and rope people in, like surprises wise, or should we? Can we expect to see some sort of announcement on what's Ace doing? Because I know that a lot of fans too are speculating. There have been other names tossed out for Ace to settle some scores. I literally was just scrolling through and saw a couple fans toss out a few names. So are you keeping that like a show up to VLC to find out, or can we expect to see some stuff about what Ace has got planned for the night?
Oh, I think you always got to show up and find out. I can't say what's on the card for Ace. Of course, nearly punched his ticket to the cup earlier this year, fell short against Aiden Agro thanks to a steel chair. Ace has been a part of Limitless history in every historic moment along the way, and it would be crazy to have an event like this without Ace Romero in the house, regardless if he qualified or not. So I can't speak to what Ace is going to be up to that night, but Big Boy season will be in the house, and it will be felt throughout the night.
And he's looking good. He's down. I just saw he updated. He's down another shirt size and two pant sizes, I think, or something. He's getting lean. So
getting ready.
I'm excited.
So,
I'm excited to see what he's got going on.
This brings us in. Speaking of Ace Romero, is going to bring us into Samuel Matthews' hot take.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
Hit the gimmick. Hit the gimmick.
Samuel Matthews hot take.
All right.
I love how Randy called for it.
Am making my VLC predictions for the first round.
Oh boy.
Oh.
All right. I got Aaron Rourke over Ricky Smokes. I have Alec Price finding a way to beat Dijak. I have Gabby beating Billy. And I have Desmond beating Agro because Ace Romero is going to cost him the match.
Ooh. All right.
I can see that.
Because a theme I am definitely seeing, I don't know if it was meant for it or what, is people getting their comeuppance to finish some stories, and I think Aiden Agro would make a fantastic Vacation Land Cup winner. He is my pick, but my heart is telling me that Ace Romero is not happy with Aiden Agro still. We never got a finish after he put Jay Haru through a table.
I was there for that.
He never got his hands back on Agro. That's not finished. I think you're going to see Ace Romero cost Aiden Agro.
I wouldn't mind that one bit.
That sounds.
I would not mind that one bit. I think Agro's got a lot coming to him down the pipe.
I think Agro's head is going to explode if that happens.
He's going to be upset. I believe that cash is dependent from Bacabella. I would assume the other half is dependent on getting the job done.
Yeah,
I think
I'm
so.
interested about how that works. Is that supposed to be like Agro winning the cup and then not cashing in on Channing? Does Bacabella seriously think he can give Agro enough money? If Agro wins the cup, he's coming after Channing. Like,
what's he gonna do?
Yeah,
I don't
exactly.
see.
Does he have that much money?
he
He is
doesn't.
monetarily motivated.
Yeah. He is a former, Hall of Famer, so
It's true.
sure
He
you
might
say
have it
former.
loaded up. He might have won a
Yeah.
lawsuit over that I don't know about.
hey, for all we know, he's got something on Vince. So
I don't know. They were happy.
Everybody seems to have something on Vince these days.
that is truth. That is truth.
I don't know. I don't think you can stop the main character from cashing in if he wins at VLC.
I mean, how could you? He'd
Yeah.
take the money and then cash in and say,
Right,
"Yeah,
right.
I can see that exactly
Yeah.
happening.
Thanks for the payday."
Yeah. Then he walks up and goes, "Here's the check. Awesome, thank you. Here, have this."
Raises up hands. I'm not going to do anything, and this immediately.
Johnny was-
Look,
I know
I'm
that
just
we're
saying.
on the topic of VLC specifically, but
Oh, Lord.
what's the future gonna look like with the Let's Wrestle title? Of course, at the last show, Channing beat BRG and is now, for the first time ever, both Limitless
Champ.
and Let's Wrestle champion. So what's that future looking like for, as granted, if he beats Anthony Green at the upcoming VLC show, but what's the future look like with that?
Yeah, it's unprecedented as it stands right now because we have never had the same Limitless Wrestling and Let's Wrestle champion. And kind of crazy that it's gone through every prestigious member now, from Mac Daniels to BRG to
That is
Channing
wild.
Thomas.
Yeah.
Channing, of course, is no stranger to Let's Wrestle. I mean, those who really know the history know that Channing was a very crucial part of the early years of Let's Wrestle at the American Legion in Orono, even at the start of our journey at the Indoor Yard Sale in Brewer as well. I mean, Channing and Gangrel headlined one of the first shows we had there. So
Great match.
Yeah,
he's
I
not
missed
new
that
to the
thing,
foundation of Let's Wrestle, but it does, it's truly the easy answer is that it's just going to keep the schedule busier for Channing Thomas because now, as long as he's holding on to both championships, he's going to have the same obligations as Limitless champ as he is as Let's Wrestle. So I wouldn't doubt you see him in Milford coming up. I wouldn't doubt you see him make the trip to Island Falls. As long as he can hold on to everything, there are going to be obligations to fill.
So the belts aren't unified. He just has both titles.
Yeah,
Okay.
good time to clarify this because
Yeah,
there was
okay.
some confusion, but it is not the end of the Let's Wrestle championship. They are still both their own properties. They're just unfortunately both owned by the Dallas Wrestling Office right now.
Right. And just to clarify as well, the match between Anthony Green and Channing Thomas at the VLC is just for the Limitless title, not the Let's title on
Correct.
the line as well.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Separate entities. The challenge was for the Limitless Championship. It was just we had the title versus title situation, and now we have one champ of both brands. But
Right.
it's still the same obligations to fill as champion. They're not. It's not the end of the Let's Wrestle Championship.
So,
So if anybody was wondering, there's your answer to those questions.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I've had a few people ask about it, so it's good that we can clarify it because
I think I've seen a couple people ask about that, and it's one of those things. I'm like, no, it wasn't a unification. It was a champ versus champ.
Yeah.
They're two separate entities. So I'm glad that asking that question, that wasn't even what I was going for. But asking
Well, I think a lot of people that live through the Attitude Area and watch
Yeah.
like the European title, the IC title become one, and like the Cruiserweight title, and like the other titles become one type thing. And
yeah, sometimes that
flashbacks.
happens for sure.
Yeah.
So I got a question really quick. So if Anthony Green does win, which is a big possibility, because he's been champion twice now, and he's definitely going to work hard to possibly be the third. He's still connected with Pro Wrestling Noah. So how do you feel that the Limitless Championship will be over at that company more than on the in the Limitless state of Maine?
Honestly, I think it would be a really cool opportunity to grow the brand in a different way. And Pro Wrestling Noah is a huge stage to do it. It looked like that was going to be the case, and it's no different than if Rip Bison was champion and took it to Kyushu Pro in Fukuoka when he was heading over there the first time. I think it'd be really cool. But it's we have Anthony locked down for a majority of the rest of 2024. So that would not actually be an immediate venture as it would have been with Rip Bison when he won the championship last year. But I think it'd be really cool. I mean, if we could see a Limitless Championship match on Pro Wrestling Noah television, I don't think that's an opportunity I'd like to pass up if it was there.
No, definitely not. Yeah.
The last time that the Limitless Championship was wrestled outside of the U.S. Wasn't that with MJF in UK, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
IPW. I believe it was the week after he won the championship. Wrestled Kip Sabian over there for the championship.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's kind of wild.
Random fun fact.
Yeah.
That's the first actual Limitless, title defense was against Kip Sabian in the United Kingdom.
Yeah, so it's an actual
That's
world title, which is
fantastic.
Yeah, that's what
really
I was gonna say. That's the thing that's really cool about the Limitless Championship. It's a legit world championship. Like I know a lot of companies like to claim that this is a world title, whatever. The Limitless Championship is a legit world title. It's been defended around the world. So that's actually kind of cool to have that little history of the Limitless title.
I actually didn't.
I think
know
it'd be
that.
cool to
That's
do again. I mean, whether it's Channing, whether it's Anthony Green, whether somebody else down the line, I think just I don't know those opportunities. I mean, we're working, in a digital form with WXW in Germany. We're able to host the women's championship match to make that a world championship as well. So maybe that's something to be explored down the road. But yeah, I mean, any opportunity to do something like that is extremely cool, and just cool for the champion as well to be in a situation like that where we're able to do that on foreign soil.
I feel like WXW would be a good like foot in the door kind of thing, because we have seen of WXW's women's title being defended in a few different places, but in Limitless as well. So I could definitely see something, whether it's Channing or Anthony or again a champion down the line, where WXW hosts that, which will be cool. Just another country to have the Limitless Wrestling title defended in. I actually didn't know about the UK thing, so that's really cool. That's a fun fact for me too.
Yeah.
So this could be just a quick thing, but I'm scrolling through the Limitless Facebook here, and what's the seating look like? Are we still down to, I think the last update was 5 floor seats left? No, 7 floor seats remain. So are there still 7, or are we officially sold out of the floor seats?
There's 5 like single ones scattered around for 4th row, but other than that, everything's taken up, and then the bleachers are starting to fill. So it's going to be an experience, man. I'm looking forward to it, and it's just going to be a Limitless show like no other. So I hope everybody can be there.
I'm really excited to be able to be a part of that. And last year was my first VLC, so going from that to this, it's great to be a part of history.
That actually weirdly reminds me of the dumbest thing here. Randy, do you have any of the t-shirts left from last year?
I will check. I honestly don't know,
because I don't know if I ever got one from last year. I have all of them that I've been part of so far.
I'll see if we got something.
I am unfortunately booked. I officially have a booking for Saturday, so I will not be out there.
That's so crazy.
This is pretty cool. This is awesome. You got all this right next to the ring, all sold out, and you're selling out a lot of the bleachers as it is as well.
There's still a lot to go. I mean, it's still a lot to go, but it's it's been great so far. We've had a lot of support locally from the Lewiston Auburn community as well. So I'm expecting a good night ahead.
So I think I think that's all that I wanted to discuss. I feel like we hit on all the brackets and things to discuss. Does anyone else have any more questions before we let Randy take off here?
No, we know his time is valuable. He's a busy man.
I do want to show the portrayal for Alexander Lee and MSP, because I do feel like that was one of the biggest moments in VLC.
I remember Mac jumped the gun.
It was just chaos. Nobody knew what to do.
Yeah.
Look at David Fire with hair.
MSP pushing us all in the ring like, go guys, go.
I told you outside, I told you online. You don't fuck with them. You got a problem, you can come and mess with me. You aren't the end of MSP. You're not the man to do it. There's only one person that can do it, and that man is fucking me.
Who made that, Andy?
What, the movie?
This is all your fault.
Yeah.
You did this.
Yeah.
You did this.
Aggro blamed me for the same thing, honestly. By the way, if you've never been hit by a buoy, those things are solid.
Oh, they suck.
Well, I may be an idiot, but who is that?
With Alexander Lee? Brandon Kerr.
Okay. That was one hell of a fucking plan.
Then this led into the match at the Portland show,
Yes.
where the lobster trap showed up for the first time.
Yeah, a lot of lobster influence in this one. Yeah.
The lobster trap is again my fault. Blame non-tenderly on that one. He wanted it.
I'm starting to blame you for the breaking of MSP.
No, that was not my fault.
Oh yeah, that.
Oh, that was me. Okay.
Damn, Andy.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I need 2 minutes. I need 2 minutes. Call him up and fuck all these people.
We got Mac, we got Drifter, we got
Dalton.
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 Well, I didn't even recognize him.
Then my boy Matt Bruce, I think,
Yeah,
in the cut.
Yep.
that was Matt Bruce.
I think Derek's in there somewhere. Damn Joey's. Glad
The
he's
voice sounds really familiar.
Are in no shape to sign anything right now, so we're just gonna leave this reinstatement policy here.
It's so weird seeing Aggro with short hair again, though.
Yeah.
I know, I watched back one of our original matches just the other day, and it was before he started doing the really long dreads.
I guess I never watched this all the way through. I didn't know he stapled it to his forehead.
Yep.
It was pretty gnarly.
Tell you what, a lot of broken hearts that night.
Oh yeah.
It's wild. I hadn't
I've
seen
never
this.
seen that. I knew that he betrayed MSP, but I've never actually seen the.
Yep.
I'd never actually seen it.
Oh,
we don't talk about that guy.
Dude, there's a cast of kids. Everybody was in the cut here.
Yeah,
Is that Bobby Poops I saw in there?
I think so.
Holy fuck! Let's go home. What? Look at all. What? Look at all of them. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Get the hell back. Shut up. Get back.
That might have been my car right there, actually.
Oh yeah, where we go?
I bet it was.
You got any of the shit? What? What? You don't know Come on. You don't know what I got. Do something. Do something. Jump. Yeah, there's fucking 9 of you, but
Oh, look at Mac.
we left. Go back in and earn no money. Go back in and not get paid.
Mac's ready to get in the middle of something.
He
Yeah.
was too.
Mac
Go
Daniels.
not get paid. Go ahead.
How's he been doing? Where's he
Suck
been? Of
Carver's dick some more. Get in there.
He's in Boca.
course he is.
You'll never get on the shows anyways. Just go home and die.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm fucking hot.
Wow. I'm home,
That's
but I'm alive.
heinous.
That
That
counts.
was heinous.
Ish.
Jeez.
Oh,
Jeez,
Jim,
when's
Louise.
Oh, when's the comeuppance for Sidney Bacabella coming with all the shit that he spews? How long shall it go?
I'm ready for him to see. I don't know. Maybe
I was
4
gonna say-
upside the face one of these days.
As I say, Dan
Every
hasn't
night.
cursed him, so
It's coming. It's coming.
All right. Well,
All right.
with that, thank you again, Randy.
Thanks,
Glad
Randy.
to
Yeah,
get you back
absolutely.
on
Yes,
here
thank
before VLC.
Yeah.
I hope it goes well. Like I said, I have a booking, so I will not, unfortunately, will not be able to fly up to see it. So
Hey.
I hope it's awesome, though. I will be
Hell yeah.
looking forward to updates and things. So
In other words, Matt and I will be filming things and going, "Hey, Levi, check this out."
yeah, I was gonna say I'll have to
Yeah.
mute the Purr Sessions group chat because I'll be doing something and it will just be flooding with VLC things.
Yeah.
Where's
Really?
also here's my one question before I go. Big Cat, where's the vlog?
I know. I haven't done one in a while. I got to.
Guys should do a VLC vlog.
Ooh,
That'd be dope.
yeah, that might be fun.
I don't know. Just an idea. Just an
See,
idea.
I had a lot of things planned, but after the fourth time of fighting with my wife, I lost a battle, so I actually won't
What are
be
you
at
fighting with her
VLC.
for? She's the one saving this podcast right now. She's the one reminding me to do
You
this
know, the
podcast.
man has a point. The man has a point.
That's true, I guess. I'll give her credit for that. So
She's
I
invested. What are you talking about?
I wanted to do a whole VLC thing. I wanted to actually interview like some of the fans, get their predictions of what they were looking forward to and what they wanted to see, and maybe some of the talent, and have them like maybe do a quick what are they expected for tonight type thing. Maybe I'll instruct the boys to
Yeah, I mean, I'll be there.
do some
I
stuff.
can definitely
I should
go
be there,
around
yeah.
and do that. If I have Randy's permission, I definitely,
Oh yeah.
can
we
shoot
set some
stuff
shit
for
up.
us. Yeah. Cool. We'll
Well-
get that done.
With all that being said, go ahead and plug your socials, and you are free to get out of here. Again, congratulations. I hope it goes really well. The floor is
you.
yours.
And thank you guys for having me on again. I have a blast
Of
on
course.
these things. Yeah, I mean, biggest event in Limitless history coming up Saturday, August 17th. We're at the Coliseum in Lewiston. Vacation Land Cup 24. I mean, we've talked about pretty much all the matches. We talked about last week, of course, Scotty Too Hotty, Dirty Dango going head to head. But
That's wild.
Yeah.
tickets
still.
$20 for this thing. You can sit anywhere in the bleachers. They're on sale now. You can get them at the door as well or from the box office. And then just stay up to date. We're going to have more announcements going into this thing as the week rolls on. So Limitless Wrestling on Facebook, at LW Maine on Twitter, Limitless Wrestling on Instagram, or for any and everything, limitlesswrestling.com.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Hopefully
Awesome.
we get that building all sold out.
Hell yeah, man. We're going to try our best.
Alrighty. Well,
Thank you, guys.
thank
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Yeah, have a good night,
Thank you.
Randy.
Yeah.
Have a good one, guys.
Have a good night.
all right.
Hey, he did it first try this time.
Hold on.
Alright.
We need
Levi.
to change the way we exit interviews because it sounds like we've been holding them hostage. You're free to go. You're free to go after
it's
this.
parochial, okay, it's say okay. I have to return a phone call real quick because I got it just as I was trying to end that segment, and I was like, "Motherfucker, don't call me! I'm in the middle of something." So you continue,
Yes.
start doing news things. Let me return this phone call,
actually-
make sure no one's dying.
Let Levi do his thing. Actually, I did pull up the season of Tough Enough where Luke actually came in second. He comes in second to Andy Levine. Now, Andy Levine was the guy that they called like Silent Rage or something like that, or Quiet Rage. He was a big, tall guy with blonde hair, and he was a big dude. He had a good look, but he had like no personality. I remember him winning this because I remember what happened was Austin gave him a stunner. He sold the stunner. He takes the stunner pretty well, hits the mat, rolls out, stands up, walks out.
And that pretty much cost him his.
And that cost his career.
Yep.
Austin was like, "Motherfucker, you just did what?"
Yep.
It's the most over finish in the planet, and you're gonna walk out like you didn't take anything. No.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know, man.
Yeah,
I don't
Yeah.
know.
yeah.
I
I bet you
don't
can
know if
find
it's
it
the
somewhere,
most
but
over finish anymore.
dude, the
Oh,
Stone
still
Cold
is.
Stunner is still pretty much. It's one of the most over finishes. I'll say it that way.
Yes.
It is. It is
I
very
think the
protected.
most, but I think the most over finish is the RKO.
Camel clutch, baby. Break your back, make you humble. I had to
RKO.
wear the shirt. Yeah, the RKO is pretty up there, definitely.
From a cultural standpoint,
It's out of
absolutely
nowhere.
RKO.
Out of nowhere, yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, yeah, it's to me. I feel like any move that everybody does on the indies is pretty. It's
Yeah.
it's pretty.
Oh my god, I swear, next time I work a match, I might do this Sunday at the fair show, depending who I'm working. I might just set them up so they're back to me, and I'll just be like, out of nowhere, and I'll jump to give them the RKO, and they'll just take a step sideways, and I'll just take the back bump.
So you'll do the whole
Tommaso
thing.
Ciampa.
Yeah, Tommaso Ciampa.
100%. If it's me versus you, we're doing that.
Yes.
If I'm available, I'm probably definitely gonna go to that show because I really wanted to go to the one yesterday, but I was so busy.
Oh, that would be a sick cutoff. You go to do that, I just throw you off, you feed up, lariat.
Yeah. Straight fact though, don't ever get used to being. If you go to a Larry show and we're both there at the Cat, we're never gonna be used as a tag team.
It's just the dumbest thing. Oh, you're established tag team. You're 3-time tag team champions.
Oh, shut up!
No, he's being serious here. This is actually serious stuff.
Yeah.
It's not even that.
You're going to be wrestling this person, and you've been wrestling babyface this whole time, but you're going to be heel tonight.
Oh my God! No, you know what's going to happen, and I've complained about this. Oh, hey man, what's up? How you doing? Yeah, welcome to the show. It's going to be you and random guy over here versus me and Donkey.
Here's the thing, though. The reason why
I don't mind wrestling him and Donkey.
The reason why he does that, and I tell you why, is because he knows that you're not going to fuck anything up. That's why.
Too badly. Yep. Too badly. I lied too badly. I do screw stuff up. I am not perfect. God, shut up. at least I'll admit it. You know that,
dude. I'm literally just giving you shit. It's just
I
the
know.
newest thing to give you shit about.
Obviously, he didn't fuck up too bad because you didn't walk away as MEW champions last week.
That is true. That is true.
Cheated. Cheated.
So we say hi to Hassan Terrell, who I don't know who that is, but hello.
Hey, buddy.
Hey.
If we know who they are, awesome. And of course, Mama Levi is in the chat.
Of course, Mama Levi. We always love Mama Levi. All right, so
hey,
I guess
you got a Kirby hat shout out.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah.
There you go.
Right.
So it was hot. It was cold in the house, so I put on long pants. Now I'm like, I'm 2 ciders in. I'm sweating, and I'm like, man, that was a bad idea to put on long pants. I'm looking for shorts now. I'm like, where are my shorts?
I went and grabbed myself some, not the right cider, but
the left cider.
Some cider because last week for SummerSlam, Samuel Matthew and his lovely wife came over and had some fun. Watching the show, and she brought over some ciders, and sadly I didn't get to enjoy any of them because she drank them all.
So I had a fun moment. I was sitting here on the couch with my girlfriend, and we're watching SummerSlam, and she's actually there's a lot of matches. There's normally she's okay with wrestling, but she's not a huge fan, right? That's fine. And we're sitting here, and she's like, "Wait, Gunther's wrestling? I like Gunther. Wait, Randy Orton's wrestling, or he's gonna be on the show? I like Randy Orton. Wait, Cody's on the show? I like Cody." I'm just like, okay. So she's more into wrestling than I thought she was. She really likes Gunther. I will say that. Yeah,
Gunther's pretty badass.
Gunther's badass. So
yeah, I like how.
What do we think of SummerSlam? Actually, that's a good.
That's actually what I was going to get into for the news.
Cool.
Well, my opinion. While we wait for Matt to hear his, definitely way better than Money in the Bank from last week.
Yeah.
Last time it was way better. We had the very anticipated match of CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre.
Yeah.
With Seth Rollins as special guest referee. The whole match, you can even ask Sam. I was like, please don't get hurt. Please don't get hurt. Please don't get hurt. Please don't get hurt. And like this stupid shit that they're doing. I'm like, buddy, you just came back. Please do not be gone again for another. Because I wouldn't be surprised if he's thinking that too. Be like, dude, if I get hurt again, I might as well just throw it up.
I might as well retire at this point.
This is the third time that I'm out, especially with the same injury.
So speaking of the watch along that we did, or how we watched SummerSlam together, I want to address something because I remember you getting pretty heated about it, and we never addressed it in full.
Was it me or him?
Right. No, it was we did a Limitless wrestling watch.
Oh, you talking about the Limitless?
Yeah.
Are you talking about when I got heated?
Yeah.
Okay.
Guys, so at times, this is the normal Purr sessions. This is where we talk about the news. This is where we talk about random stuff. This is where we break down matches,
Yeah.
stuff like that. At random intervals in our shows, whether it be a random Saturday or a Sunday, or maybe during a random time in the week, we might go live for you guys just to mess around, whether it's watching a match or watching a pay-per-view or something along that line. It might randomly be us just getting online together and playing video games for you guys. But if you want the actual wrestling content, this is
Fridays.
where it is.
Right.
Friday nights at 9 p.m. I just want to clarify that in the future so people don't get butthurt in the chat.
Yeah.
Just want to clarify that. When
Yeah.
we do a
Yeah,
watch
chat got
along,
real upset.
it's
I like to
literally
watch.
just us watching the show with you
Yeah.
guys. If
Yeah.
you have questions, ask us. But as a general rule, we're not giving our input because we're watching as fans with you guys.
Yeah.
Okay?
Right, yeah.
So, if you want actual wrestling breakdowns and stuff like that, that's what this is for.
So-
Thank you. I'm going to get off my soapbox now. I have to go do something real quick.
I
Okay,
think I
so-
remember what that was from, and I also
Yes.
think I had
don't
like a
know
few
shit.
rum
I'm gonna
punches
look back
at
and
that
fucking
point.
find out.
Yeah.
No, that's the dude saying I forgot the guy's name.
He said that there was
Yeah.
no commentary and
Yeah.
this stream was shit.
Yeah, I
And
remember that.
I kind of
And
lost it. I'm
I
like, buddy,
was,
we're just enjoying the show. We're sitting here watching it, just like Sam said, as fans. So yeah, of course, there's not going to be any commentary. Like, why would we have commentary when we're trying to enjoy the show? And then guy kind of got a little butthurt. He told
I may
Dylan
have
Nix that
also-
he needed more better friends. So that kind of got me going too. So, but
I
yeah,
was also like 4 rum punches in at that point, so I gave no fucks.
so
You were just talking like this.
Well, I was also trying to. Here's the thing: I was trying not to be loud too, because there was a lot of people in the other room. So I was just trying to kind of whisper, and I was a little slurry. I'll fully admit that one.
yeah, that's right. That is AEW's coming up in London.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're looking forward to that. But just to clarify, like he said too, like I know my presence on the show is kind of shit because I'm jumping around all over the place. It's just because I'm still getting used to this, and I'm enjoying my time with my friends, as well as I want to make sure this is a good show. So people don't know this. I do a lot of work behind the scenes for this show, getting the matches, getting the clips ready, having stuff edited and ready to go for the channel, finding news stories to talk about, stuff that's interesting for all the guys. These guys behind me, they don't do that. It's all me. Because it's my show, and I'm not going to make people do stuff for free when it's my show. They are very nice to even come on here and enjoy and have a good time with you guys. Or just this is what they're making right now. Is enjoying a time with you guys to hang out, where all of us hang out, have fun. Hopefully one day that will change, where this is more of a company than it is just a show. But yeah, Fridays is all the work I put in throughout the week to make sure everything's all good. Saturday or Sunday is just basically us having fun. I'm not trying to do a show.
Yeah.
I'm a fan. I'm a wrestling fan. We're all wrestling fans. We're enjoying the show with you. So yes, there probably won't be commentary a lot, but however, if the more people join the stream, stuff like that, the more likely we're going to have commentary and talking with you guys and having fun, just like you guys are.
Yeah.
So
And even in the chat, our chat's over on this side. If you guys are in the chat here on YouTube with us and want to ask us questions or just say something stupid to us, a lot of times we'll respond.
right,
On that
right.
topic,
I just
Let
wanted
me-
to clarify that.
Oh, yeah.
So there's
on that,
no
let me throw
issue in the future.
my hat in the ring here. In what I thought Sam was going to go into, but he went into something different. But let me also just say real quick that we get on this show every week, and we're here for a couple hours talking to each other and going over stuff and doing whatever. And there are some cases where we yell at each other, or we get angry with each other, or we have those are bits. Like
We're having fun.
I wanted to touch on this. My 2-year wrestling anniversary is coming up this Sunday. I have been wrestling for 2 years in front of a live crowd as of this Sunday. These 3 are legitimately my best friends in the wrestling scene. It's these 3. those are bits. We're not actually angry at each other.
Not at all.
I mean, sometimes we get annoyed with each other.
Oh, fuck Big Cat.
Yeah.
Fuck Big Cat.
We're never actually mad at each other.
If you guys ever saw our chat, you'd be terrified.
Yeah.
Yeah, so don't
Screaming
ever
at
take,
each other.
don't ever take it like
Yeah.
like we only get on here and put on a mask and only get together on Fridays just because we're trying to do like we talk all throughout the week. We bullshit all throughout the week.
Yeah.
That's how we are. And I've been like asked by a couple people, like, these guys are literally my best friends, and I'm internally grateful to not only be on here, but also to, without them, I would not be here, would not still be in the business doing what I'm doing. So yes, we hate each other, but that's besides the point. Like,
It's a hate out of love.
yeah,
Right.
I wanted to specify that too, because it was the perfect segue to touch on the fact that this is my anniversary weekend coming up, and these guys are the reason why I'm still here. So don't ever take the shit that we say as actual, like, we just throw a mask on for the pod and call it good. Like,
Well,
we're doing this because we're having fun.
Yeah, now everybody understands where we're coming from. I just thought we needed to clear some stuff up, because it seemed like there was a giant misconception about what we do.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's go to the
So-
actual fucking news.
Yeah.
Pieces of
I
shit.
have to
God.
take off for a little bit, but I will be back, and when I get back, I want to watch that damn match.
Yeah, sure.
You goddamn motherfucker.
You just don't want to put in the work. You just want to watch the match.
You got it. Yep, that's it. Yep. No, that's exactly it. I don't give you hot take after hot take. No, you wanted to do this. No, let's do this. Why is it that my segments are the most watched out of the shorts, huh? It's because people love me. So
You're screaming at the
funny
camera right now.
time. just as funny the second
And
time.
you think that you're just gonna sit here and play me the fool? You know I have something I have to do around this time, okay? This is almost as atrocious as the runny macaroni and cheese. I don't know what the hell is going on. We just had a simple special moment, and now you're sitting here kicking me out, saying I don't want to do the work. I don't know.
Oh, hey, look. I found out I could remove him like
Dude.
that, too.
And this is a bunch
laughed
of
so hard.
bullshit, and I'll be back. I love
laughed so
you
hard, I
all.
broke my ear. Oh shit! I laughed so hard my ear's broken.
My fucking dog.
I had to mute my mic. That's all I could do.
My dog's looking at me like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Wait, Sam, fuck off.
My dog didn't move, man. He's just
Yeah,
like,
you're
like, what?
My dog's looking
Oh.
over like, what the fuck?
Oh shit!
Okay, I'm gonna try to get a drink of water now.
I tried getting a drink of water because I thought I was good, and I started choking on it.
Oh,
It was not good.
I turned to like 7 shades of red during that. I was laughing so damn hard. Oh,
It was just as funny the third and fourth time I did it.
You
just
didn't
go
know either.
no.
All right.
So SummerSlam we had we had Rhea Ripley try to win back her title. Did a really good. I still don't know if that was a work or not.
It was legit. She actually I've actually read up on it. She actually dislocated her shoulder. Apparently, she can pop it back in. Like, she's done it before.
Oh, she can.
And
it's just a party trick, basically.
And I guess the first time was an accident when it's when she went into the turnbuckle.
Yes,
And she hit, and when she came out, you can see like it was a divot in her shoulder. You could absolutely see her shoulder was out.
Yeah, and
that's why. Yeah, and Liv worked on it because it was supposed to be worked, but it was actually out. You can see every time it hit, Rhea was like, "Bitch, stop hitting me, or I'm gonna end you."
Right. Well, even me and Sam were like going.
Boys.
Even me and Sam were going like, "Is it? It looks like it's actually dislocated. Is it dislocated?" And then she's going at him like, I hope this is a work, because if it's not actually if it is actually dislocated, I would be pissed.
Yeah,
like,
she popped
you'd
it back.
be doing that.
She ended up popping it back in and finished the match and stuff. But can I just say, Dominic Mysterio is the first person I've ever seen go heel when he's already heel. He went more heel. Like he went
Right.
from like level 3 heel to level 10 heel. He went like over 9,000.
Right here. I got
Yeah,
the video right here.
that's weird because that whole thing. I didn't watch SummerSlam. I don't watch WWE, but
Dude, SummerSlam was good.
that
SummerSlam
whole
was good.
thing, like Judgment Day is heel, and Balor
Is heel now.
JD, yeah, Balor, JD, Dominic, and Liv are now Judgment Day and are heel, but Rhea and Priest are also still claiming Judgment Day, but they're not the same Judgment Day.
But they're
It's new
faces.
Judgment Day versus old Judgment Day,
Like-
basically.
What?
Yeah, it's the new group is called literally the New Judgment Day. So I don't
It's
know.
called
if
the
they're-
New Day. Yes, it is.
Yeah, but since you didn't see it, Levi, check this shit out.
We're gonna get
Trying
flagged.
to take control of Rhea Ripley.
Yay,
into
lag.
the corner.
There he
Oh
goes.
my
God,
God! Wait,
damn,
wait, wait,
that was
God. Oh God!
Yeah, her shoulder is legit
Oh
out.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
her shoulder
Yeah.
blade's sticking out
Yeah.
too far of her back. The minute she turned over, I would have been able to tell
Yeah.
that.
It was gross. And yeah, she went and pushed it back in.
Yeah, look, fucking ugh,
Yeah,
See the knot
Ooh.
right there off her shoulder.
ugh, ugh.
yeah,
And
that's dislocated.
then of course
And then-
Liv works on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, yeah.
What did she
it's-
smash it back in the table to put it back in? That's disgusting.
Oh yes, I was trying to find that.
And
But she does it with the turnbuckle too.
done there, done that.
Oh, I must have passed it. Hold on.
You did. Terrified.
Gross.
If I was working a match and someone did that, I'd be like, you know what? I
Yeah.
quit. I'm going home.
Yeah, gross, gross.
I walk out. Ben, let's go get a beer. I'm leaving. You're coming to drink with me.
Well,
I'm
Finn
not
Balor
scared.
did the same thing during his match, right, with fucking
True.
Seth.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but Finn unfortunately tore like a bunch of shit in his shoulder when he did it.
Yeah,
When he
that
did
It
his.
was 6-man, I think, that we wrestled Eric and MSP that I did that. I think that was I think it was either that or it was the triple threat with McCarthy with POS and MSP where Amber
I'll be
drop kicked me off.
honest.
Amber drop kicked me off the apron and I popped my shoulder somehow and it dislocated. I remember I was standing on the apron, like babying my arm.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if the footage picks it up, but at some point I took my arm and popped my shoulder back up and popped it back into place and started using the arm again, like regularly using the arm again during that match. But
Correct.
Oh yeah.
and I was babying it because it was out of place. And then at some point I popped it back in.
I think I was
Called
thinking
having no
the-
cartilage. It's great. When you
Yeah,
have no cartilage, your shoulders tend to pop and dislocate out of position.
Oh,
Gross.
this is the harpies. Have fun with this. So, my girlfriend's playing Baldur's Gate
bad.
3, by the way. Just so
Oh,
you know.
you watching too? That's great.
It's literally so she's sitting on the couch right over here, and our TV's right behind my laptop. So I'm literally like looking up at the TV every now and then. When I just did this the other day, so
I still got to get back into it.
it's. She didn't like
I
it at
don't
first, but
have-
now she's playing it.
I
And she
don't have
started to really like it.
$70 to buy the game, so
And
I'm
she
still-
actually right now on PS Store it's 60 or 60.
still same fucking difference. Still to this day, have never played the fucking game.
So great. So we
It's
got
good.
that.
I enjoy it. So yeah,
Dominic was a prick and portrayed
Fuck
Rhea
Dominic
Ripley.
Mysterio.
Then we got later in the match. We had Damian Priest get betrayed by Finn Balor.
yep.
And yeah, basically they separated them. And then we had the match with CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre. Great match. Love that match. It was they definitely didn't go balls to the wall. They definitely made it so that they can have some future shit going on. And then we had I can't remember what we had. What else we have? Shit, we had Logan Paul versus LA Knight. That was actually a good, okay
Screw
match.
Logan Paul.
Yeah, I mean, have you seen what's
LA
going on with him
Knight.
right now?
LA Knight won the US
Yeah.
title, and I
Yeah.
am happy. And Logan Paul might be getting fired from WWE.
I
because
was gonna say I would not be surprised if Logan Paul's getting
Yeah.
fired soon.
I hope so.
That's his own damn fault. Oh, this is the thing. Literally, oh my god. So for that, I'm not gonna go into the whole situation, but I argue with so many people. I'm like, it's literally a 3-second Google search to find information. All you have to do is type in shit. That's it. It takes 3 seconds. Every one of us has these things in our pockets.
Yeah.
3 seconds of Google searching and it solved all the problems. But no, everyone wants to just go, ah! So.
Somebody is a fan of scamming people and has not realized probably shouldn't be doing that when you're with WWE or running a prime company.
Oh, is that what you're talking about? That's
I was talking about a tweet you put out about the Algerian boxer.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure me and Andy are talking about the same thing.
No, it's not the I don't think it's because of the boxer.
Oh no, it is.
Oh, it is? You think it is?
Oh no. WWE's media team contacted Logan Paul about things that he said regarding the Olympic thing that's going on that we're not going to go into.
Yes,
but Logan Paul spoke out and said some shit regarding the Olympic thing, and WWE's media team was like, you can't say that shit. Like you can't do that. And Logan Paul basically was like, fuck you, yeah, I can. So they're kind of in a heated debate at the moment, and it's probably going to lead to Logan Paul getting fired.
Good. Speaking of Olympic things, though, did you guys see it was the balance beam, I think, and it was the 2 Italian girls that won it, and both Italian girls take their medals and bite it. So they won gold and bronze, and both the Italian girls bite their medals, and there's a little Chinese girl next to them, and she's like holding her medal, looks up at them, and goes, "Oh," and bites it. It's the cutest freaking thing.
I thought you were gonna talk about. I thought you were gonna talk about the fucking the pole vault guy.
Oh,
compression shorts, dude. Compression shorts, man.
Yeah, his junk. Oh my gosh, I feel so bad.
No, so many girls calling him right now, though. You know, they're like, "Hey, what's up, guy?" You know.
So many like memes. I saw like a guy who was like, I can't remember what he's like. He's like, "Oh yeah, I'm this doctor that specializes in like drawing stuff like that." I'm just here for free tickets. Nothing ever happens. And he goes, "Oh, he's a pole vault." Like, and he was watching like, I'll be right back. No, I was talking about the scamming stuff that's coming out with Logan.
That's not surprising. I thought everybody knew that.
Well, no, there's new stuff now. There's new stuff coming out now because there was the whatever company, whatever game that he was making that he scammed everybody out with the tokens. And not coming out with the
game thing.
Yeah, crypto zoo.
Yeah,
and now apparently he was with a company, which is it kind of sounds cool. What it is when it's not a scam. He has this. He has a bunch of very expensive $1 million things. You know, he carries around the Charizard. It's the PSA 10.
Pikachu.
Well, he has both.
I was gonna say the one he wore at like WrestleMania was the Pikachu, though.
Was it the Pikachu?
It was a Pikachu.
Yeah, okay, yes, it was the Pikachu. You're right. That one's worth millions of dollars, because there's only 4 ever made, and he has one. So
that's Cat going, "I want to murder him and steal it."
Yeah. So the company is that you can buy. It's basically you're investing into products that you don't own, but you get like my jacket. Let's say I have my jacket, it's $100. You can buy $100 worth of coin that would, it would value that jacket, whatever. So that's what he was doing with his merchandise. However, just like Crypto Zoo, they were embezzling a lot of this money and got caught. So he's in another scam where the Canadian government is going after him, and the guy that's supposed CEO has like walked out with like $10 or $20 million from the company. So yeah, another scam that is bad publicity on Logan. So that's what I thought. What he was.
Nope.
I can understand
that could be part of it.
I mean, that probably has something to do with it. Yeah.
Yeah. Here's the thing.
Just want to say real quick, because it keeps catching on screen, YouTube. If Cat doesn't get us flagged for WWE stuff, this is fake. It's my trainer, because I'm fidgeting with it and it keeps popping up in my camera. And I just want to point out that this is my trainer. It's not real.
Yeah, I feel that because I got a fidget ring I've been playing with for the last half hour. So
I've just
I think it's Sam's.
I'm getting rid of my car, so I just cleaned my car out, and this is normally my car fidget because I could just spin it in one hand while I'm driving. but it keeps popping up on screen, and I just want to say that it just
Before we get flagged by YouTube going,
Yeah.
nice!
Cat, Cat's gonna flag us anyway for WWE stuff. But
Yeah. Anyways, yeah.
So I'm looking around me like, is there anything dangerous I got here?
So yeah, my thing with the politics too, it's like I've come to find out. Well, not find out. I've known this. I feel it's better that you just shut the fuck up and just talk about wrestling and shit like that.
I mean,
don't get
we were
involved with
taught
politics.
That. Is that not something that's taught like normally? Because I'm not trying to burn anything, or I'm not gonna name any names, but there've been a few people out here that have been touching on stuff like that.
Dude, there's a few people here that
And-
do that.
Yeah,
you-
and
you-
I'm like we were taught that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Oh,
shut the
come on.
fuck up
Yeah.
about
You don't-
politics.
Yeah, you're in
Yeah.
the public eye. Shut the
So-
fuck up.
You want to talk about wrestling? Cool. Comic books? Awesome. Video games? Have at it. Anime? Cool. You know what Jossie and I mostly talk about? Anime and wrestling.
Anime?
Yep.
Anime and wrestling.
Anime and wrestling.
Yep.
He got me in Kaiju number 8, and I love him and hate him.
I gotta
for it,
start
because I
watching it.
really want to
Oh.
fucking watch more, and
Yeah.
I have to wait for the next season.
I gotta start watching it. I just have I get through most of the season of My Hero Academia. So I gotta do that. I gotta catch up
Crunchyroll's
on
fucked up right now
What?
because I literally did the same
Huh?
thing. I'm like, I need to watch My Hero because I
Hulu.
haven't watched it forever.
Hulu.
And no, I have it for Crunchyroll. I've got
No,
to
but it's on
season.
Hulu also.
I don't have Hulu. I have Crunchyroll. Oh.
What the hell, man? I did not
I
have
got to
Hulu.
season.
You
I
have
got to
Disney Plus?
season 5. Yes,
It combines. Do the combo package. It's just
you pay more for that. I don't want to do
No,
that.
you
Cheap.
don't actually.
Roll.
I
I
got
was gonna come on
Crunchyroll.
like, are they supposed to be talking about wrestling?
I'm on season 5. I'm on season 5, and it's not playing anymore. It hasn't been
Oh.
playing for the last few days, so I don't
Weird.
know what's going on with Crunchyroll.
Uninstall the app and reinstall it.
That's probably what I'm
that-
gonna have
that
to do.
Probably will fix it.
Yeah.
Going back to wrestling though, so no one freaks out about us. Guys, Jacob Fatu. Oh my god, you guys see that?
It was a work.
What?
That was not, dude. The way he smacked his shin,
It was a work.
that was disgusting.
It was a
Oh.
work. They Fightful ruined it. It was a work.
Did they? God damn it! Because the way he came off when he
I know,
hit the
I
table, his
have the
shin
clip.
hit the table.
I have the clip.
Zuli,
I
do the
don't
thing.
know how it wasn't a work. But
Yeah,
supposedly it's a work because exactly how he hit. He fucking bounced his knee.
his shin bounced. His shin and knee
It was
bounced off
probably
the
those
edge of
things
that
where
table.
he was supposed to gimmick it.
Yeah,
Like he was like, "Oh, my knee hurt." However,
Yeah.
holy shit,
my knee actually hurt.
Yes, yes. I have the video right here.
Oh,
like,
I actually got a great example of that. Like when we got suplexed on the cement floor, we didn't have
Yeah.
to sell all that much.
That was
I got
such a
I
fun
got two
bump.
different angles here
It
for you.
was.
It's funny. I just rewatched The Iron Claw because it's just so good, and it
I haven't seen it yet. I ain't really gonna watch it.
but I just rewatched it, and there's a part in there where it's during the Harley race match. Harley race throws him out, suplexes him on the floor. While they're in like a Coliseum like dirt cement floor.
Sorry, keep going.
Yeah. So when
Nice.
it happens, I'm laying in bed with my girl and she's on her phone and I'm in the middle of a sentence and it happens and I just blurted out. I went, ow. And then I continued talking and my girl was like, the fuck was that? She was like,
PTSD.
and I was like, I've taken that bump. I was like, I've taken that literally that exact fucking bump. A
fucking
suplex
sucks.
on concrete from
Yeah.
a guy about that same height. I was like, I've
Yeah.
taken that same fucking bump and it sucks.
It's funny. We'll be watching wrestling sometimes, and I'll sit there and like certain moves will come up, and be like, "Yeah, taking that, taking that,
yeah.
taking that,
I
taking
do it-
that from
I-
you know."
I get everybody to pop out here because I'll be watching stuff and I've wrestled pretty much everybody out here or wrestle more or less. So I'll be like watching a match with somebody that I've also wrestled and they'll do something that's one of their like normal things. And I'll just be like, been there, eating that.
Yeah,
And every fucking crowd member will pop because our regulars know that I've wrestled them. So I've been like, they eating that, and something really gross will happen. And I'll be like, eating that.
Yeah.
I'll watch like a Ben match and be like, "Yep, taking that,
Yep.
taking that, taking that,
Just
like,
taking
yep.
that."
Yep.
I love those
yep,
matches.
Yep.
I love those matches
Oh,
too
fucking
because it's like
Christ,
like,
Samuel Matthews is
huh.
back.
that looks funny. Like I feel like we did.
Why
that
do I
last
recognize
match.
that?
Yeah, why do I
Dude,
recognize that?
Sometimes I'll watch our matches back and be like, and I'll watch someone else work a match, and I'm like, "That's ours."
Yeah, we're like, well, I'm pretty
There-
sure we just did
I'm-
that last week.
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna just gonna toss out that there's a lot of shit that I have come up with or have been doing out here. Literally. Okay.
Stealing all
So you remember-
Alexander Lee's. I know.
No, do you remember my singles match with Amber? You remember
Which
the
one?
finish? No. The singles match in Let's. The
Okay,
finish.
yeah.
Remember the small package finish? We went back
Yeah.
and forth on the small package. Just the other day, I wrestled at Pizzability, and we were a baby thing. And I was like, cool, this will be our finish. So we did a lot of storytelling, and I was like, cool, this is going to be our finish. Pick me up, small package me, and then we'll just keep rolling back and forth until one of us wins, right? So we did it. Match was awesome. Everybody praised it and everything. But the ref didn't understand how to properly call that sort of finish because nobody's ever fucking done that before. So I was
Really?
explaining to the refs, I was like, this is how you do this finish. And I looked at the ref and I was like, yeah, I was telling him, and he's like, oh, thanks. I'm glad you explained that to me. He's like, just in case I ever run into it again or something on those lines. I literally looked at him and I was like, well, nobody's ever fucking done it until I just did it. It was like, so, just in case you're ever in another match in about a week's time when somebody takes that finish from me because I just did it and it's something innovative that nobody else does.
Yeah.
So I was like, when you're not reffing my match and somebody takes that because I just did it, now you know how to ref it properly.
Just like Connor Hacks with the Carlos backbreaker. He did it the first day at the road, and then it happened 8 more times that fucking day.
Dude,
everyone's doing backstabber.
Every fucking time that I'm calling something to somebody that I've innovated or come up with, I'll look at them, I'll be like, yeah, I came up with this thing. This is how to do it. Because then it spreads the word of mouth about this. So when other people start doing it, and I'm like, hey, it's my fucking thing.
I mean, I'm just waiting for my Ripcord Samoan to start showing up.
It probably will.
I have 2 things. I have 2 things that I'm like, don't fucking, besides Demon's Run, I'm like, don't fucking do. My slide out dragon screw, because I have never seen anybody else come up with the slide out dragon screw.
I've been doing that. What are you talking about?
I would love to watch you hit a dragon screw. I'll send you $30 if I see you hit a dragon screw.
It's not that hard.
I want to see him do the slide out.
Yeah, the
The
slide
slide out
dragon
is the worst
screw.
part. Yeah. The slide out is what's going to be hard.
I've never seen anybody hit the dragon screw that way. And the 303, which I just posted on TikTok the other day, and literally somebody who wrestles out here added the video to their favorite on TikTok. And I'm like, I swear to God, if this motherfucker starts doing it, because nobody else has ever done that, I'm going to scream, because he just added my video to his favorites. And I was like, yeah, you did it because you're going to try and dissect the video to figure out how to fucking do it safely.
Sorry, I'm waiting for another tag team to start using freaking Extinction Event. So
there's no way. That is established with us. There's no way.
Well, technically we stole it, so
yeah.
Well, yes, but
we did change it though.
The
way we do it's different.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I was just saying that'd be like you saying you can't wait for another tag team to start using Shield Bash. I hate to tell you, but it's just a heart attack. I literally watched the tag match.
A lot of people do
Now
that.
you call it a heart attack? I tried to get you to call it a heart attack for 2 damn years.
The guy that we wrestled freaking in Supernova was doing the heart attack.
I watched a tag match 2 weeks ago, and they hit a heart attack in it, and they fucked it up. And I was talking with their agent, who agented their match, because she was so fucking pissed at them. And I was like, I was like, it wasn't bad. I was like, and I'm not trying to be a dick, but I was trained by the best tag team on the East Coast. I did tag team wrestling for a year and a half. Tag team is my shit. I was like, and it wasn't bad, but these are all the things that could be fixed. And I was like, that heart attack fucking sucked. And she's like, yeah, I know. And I was like, we did the heart attack. It's like, I did that exact same thing, but I did a variant of it where I hit my big running knee. It was the exact same thing. And the running knee's harder because I have to jump higher. I have to get way the fuck up to hit it. He did the big boot variant and fucked it up. And I was like, dude.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's the same thing. He's a tall motherfucker. The dude's skinny like me, but he's like 6'3". He's tall shit. So they did a big boot fucking heart attack. And I was like, it was great. But how do you fuck that up?
Right.
Timing. Yeah.
All right, let's
All
get
right,
back to track, damn
show
it.
the thing. Yeah,
Yeah, all
show
right.
the thing.
Check this out. This is one angle.
Jesus.
All right, now check this out. Let's see. Nope, that's not it. I was all ready for
Cat
it, and I
lost
wasn't actually ready for it. Here we go. This is the video I was looking for.
Looks like the same video.
I know,
Damn.
right?
That's
I just heard like clicking in my ear headphones. I don't know where it's from, but it was literally like
Sorry,
the
it's-
beginning beat. Yeah, it was like literally the beginning beat of Back in Black. So that's
It's
why I
me.
started doing it.
I found my go-to pen when I'm taking notes or doing something behind my keyboard because I just reorganized my desk and I lost this pen. I just found it, and now I'm doing my.
check this out. Yeah, you can see his knee actually connect and bounce off the fucking thing.
Ow. Ow.
Yeah, gross. So
Ow.
that was a good sell.
Yeah.
So, but leading,
Sam over here with the bad knees is like, ugh!
yeah, leading
Yeah.
into that,
Yeah. I
Leading-
have paper knees, so
leading into that, so we had the match with Cody Rhodes and I almost said Samoa Joe.
Whoa. Solo Sokoa.
Cody Rhodes, Samoa Joe. What a fucking match.
That'd have been a banger.
That would be dope. And
Yo,
he's going.
sorry, my wife's
to this day, all I can think is when Cena called Solo a third-rate Taz,
third rate tag.
and I was like, "You're not really wrong." I want whoever designs Solo's gear. I want to find that guy, and I want a pair of shorts like that. They kind of
Dude,
midway.
on the topic of gear, let me fucking shoot real quick.
Jesus.
Super
Mute,
fan
mute,
John
mute.
Austin.
Uh-oh.
You son of a bitch.
Uh-oh.
This motherfucker texts me and he goes, "Hey, so if you ever want actual gear, I'll get you in contact with the guy who makes mine." And I went, "You got a fucking problem with my gear, motherfucker?" And he's like, you're too good for the gear you've got. You need better." I was like, "No, don't fucking play this off, you son of a bitch. Just because you can get fucking dope gear that fits your shit doesn't mean all of us can. Fuck you."
Dude, man, I've been trying to reach out, so I just designed new gear, honestly, not too long ago. And I got to design cats, too. But I've been sitting around, and I've been reaching out to people to try to get it made. And
Hit up,
first
hit
guy,
up Superfan. He'll send
that's
you-
the guy I hit up, and the
Oh,
guy
okay.
has not responded to me. Like, he responded to me and went, "All right, what are we looking for?" I'm like, "Yeah, I want, like, baggy shorts. These are the kick pad covers. These are the knee pads, blah, blah, blah." Cool. No response since. And I was like, I hit him up like about a week later. I'm like, "Yo, man, what, hey, sorry to bug you. I see you're busy. And what do I need to do to get this done?" No response. And I'm like, kind of like, okay.
It's okay.
I just felt like ragging on Superfan real
Oh,
quick.
no, it's fine.
I appreciate
love
him.
Superfan,
Like
but-
I told him, I now have a Cricut and the know-how to make my own gear. So I basically, unless I want something super specific, I basically am never gonna pay for gear again because I just do it myself.
How's this?
Oh,
Return of
Reigns.
Roman Reigns.
Yes, we want to see your face, not the return of Roman Reigns.
It's like at our Supernova match when Donkey's recorded, turned the camera on.
I fucking called it. I
did.
fucking called it.
What, Roman coming back or Donkey
Yes.
being stupid? Oh.
Yes, I called it Roman being back.
Bull.
And he told Samuel Matthews, I'm like, it's like I'm thinking that either Roman's gonna come back for the show or I can't even remember the whole conversation. And as soon as the music hit, I was like, and then I look and see Sam, and he's just like, fucking dead face, like, oh my god, he's back.
I wasn't expecting it.
Gross.
Stop shaking the camera. Stop shaking the camera. I grabbed the worst fan fucking footage.
So, what I really liked at the end of that, after Cody, after Roman hits the spear and hits the Superman punch, he looks down at Cody right here. That's that look. He looks down at Cody and he's kind of like the finish this. We'll talk later type.
Yeah.
Like, look,
Yeah,
you know,
this isn't done between us, but right now this fucker needs to die.
I'm taking care
Punk
of
his
this.
ass. Yeah.
I'm taking care of this right now, and then I'm coming back for you later.
Yeah.
Like
you and I will have a conversation at a later date.
later date. Yeah.
You can see Cody kind of like, all
right. Yeah. So other than that, the news, have you guys seen the whole backstage shit with MJF and Britt Baker?
So apparently she's already unsuspended. Did you see that?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, she was suspended for like a day. Like, you're suspended. Wait, we need female talent. Never mind, you're not suspended anymore.
So for people who don't know the story, supposedly what happened was during the match of William Ospreay and MJF, Britt Baker made some comments about the match, which she didn't know that the girlfriend of MJF was in the room. Relayed it back to MJF, and they had a screaming match basically in the locker room.
Okay,
afterwards.
you should be able to be sitting in the back, and as long as you're not being super disparaging, like you can say, "Man, that wasn't too great. Maybe they should have done this." Yeah. You know, you should be able to say shit without having people like run up to someone else and be like, "Hey, never mind, I'm not saying it." But you should be able to actually have people be able to talk about the matches you're watching, because you as a professional should be able to watch other professionals and be like, that wasn't good. Maybe they could have tried this type thing.
Was it the fact that she was making comments about the match? Because I heard that she was pissed off because they got an hour and the women weren't getting.
That's what I also heard. It's a mixed thing. The problem with AEW news is the problem is there's people that go out there and they put out the shit that they want to go out there, which is their story before everything else goes. We saw that with CM Punk and all that other shit. But yeah, I also heard that she was pissed that they went long and they cut the woman's basically short. And she actually screamed at the MJF's girl too. It's like, get the fuck out of my locker room, shit like that.
Is MJF's girl a worker or is she just hanging around?
She was just hanging around.
Get the hell out of the locker room then. You don't belong back there.
Right.
I don't care who you are. If MJF has his own private locker room, go there.
I'm surprised. I would think that MJF has his own private locker room.
Wait, isn't it a reporter that he's dating? Isn't it like Tits McGee?
Tits McGee. All right, Jim Cornette.
No, he literally calls a reporter Tits McGee, and I think that's his fiance now.
Oh, that's possible.
I didn't know.
But no, seriously, it's like, okay, if she's a reporter, then fine, she can be backstage. That's where she's supposed to be. But if she's just a random girl. You remember what happened to Enzo when Enzo was bringing random girls backstage? They kicked him out of the freaking locker room. Yeah. Like, get out. You're not going. The Undertaker was like, no.
Well, the problem with Enzo and MJF is MJF runs AEW, and he basically has it on his fucking finger because they know all MJF has to do is go, hey, WWE. And,
hi, Triple H.
Yeah. Yeah,
kid, come on over. We'll put you in WrestleMania.
So I can see why he's staying with them because he can milk them with as much money as he fucking can before he goes to
he's playing with billionaires' money.
Yeah. So.
Oh no, it's some girl named Naomi Rosenblum.
So I was actually looking forward to tonight as well because I figured Roman Reigns would be back on TV today. Yeah, SmackDown. So I'm gonna see if we have any breaking news.
Yeah, last time we showed breaking news, we got kicked off.
We're not gonna show it. We're just gonna talk about it. So he does return to
speaking of which,
SmackDown.
I have to rant about tag teams for a second here.
Go for it while I'm checking this out.
So DIY won the belts. Cool. They're a good tag team. Awesome to have that. Only to drop them a week later to the Bloodline. Now I get it, it's the Bloodline, right? But the thing is, you don't even have the actual tag team in the Bloodline win the damn belts. And I get Tama Loa is not that great, but at least have the Gorillas of Destiny win the damn belts. That would make the most sense.
26 days.
They had it for 26 days. That's a little bit better than a week. But still, I mean, no one takes the tag division seriously in any of the companies, man. AEW, we don't even know where the belts are at this point. And the Young Bucks have them shoved up their asses somewhere. WWE, who's the tag champs on Raw right now? It was, who the hell is it, actually? I don't even know who the Raw tag champs are. SmackDown are, of course, the Bloodline. So it's like, no, Miz and R-Truth lost them, but I can't.
The Raw tag team champions are JD McDonough.
That's
Oh,
it.
then
It's
I was gonna say
Judgment
Judgment
Day.
Day still.
Which and here's the other thing: why were neither of those tag titles defended on SummerSlam?
So there is actually an explanation for that.
Yeah, that's a bullshit one.
Well, no, not necessarily. So Miz actually talked about it. He made the comment that like one thing that Triple H is trying to do is not over bloat the title or the pay-per-views. He said he knows that it was an issue in the past where you would have every title defended or something like that, and it would just feel like a slog. It was more like a just a reason to do it instead of a reason for it to happen. So they're trying to change that, and Miz said it's extremely difficult right now to get on the premium live events because of that exact reason, because because of the level of talent that's going on right now in the WWE.
Oh, that at least makes some sense, but still, it's like, you got a lot of good teams out there, and you get a lot of good guys out there, just not getting on shows, even though they should be on shows. Like, here's the thing: if I'm gonna pick on AEW just because it's AEW, but I mean, like I said, the Young Bucks have had the titles for 100 days; they haven't defended them. Where's FTR? Where's Private Party? Where's freaking Caster?
We can't be the number one tag team if we keep on showing tag teams that are better than us, guys.
Every tag team is better than they are.
That's 100% a different situation than what happened in the WWE.
I know. I'm just picking on AEW at the moment.
Yeah, no,
so.
I understand. I'm just saying that
Sorry,
it's just a completely different situation.
Yeah.
Bye,
Tamaloa.
the bloodline.
So Tamaloa came in, Tangaloa came in, right? So far, what has he done? He's missed a low blow and he got his cornea scratched.
Apparently, he's not that good.
He's really not. So basically, in the Guerrillas of Destiny, it was Tama Tonga really, really carrying that tag team for the longest time.
Yeah.
But we see tag teams like that all the time where one member's really good, one sucks,
Ace Romero and Roadblock.
Oh my god, I was talking to Johnny Torres actually at the last show. We actually mentioned
that he liked our match.
That he liked our match. I was shocked.
Yeah,
but
I was waiting. It was like, okay, well, like how bad?
About Roadblock's back tattoo, and he's like, we started talking about it. He's like, what is it? And I was like, I think it's from Motorcycle Engine, but it looked like someone like Michael J. Fox did it. Torres looked at me, starts laughing his ass off.
Oh shit. Oh, so that's basically all the news we got, guys.
If we can watch our match, and then I will have to take off because
we're not gonna watch fucking the best part of the show. You're not even gonna stay for that.
What's that?
What do you think that is?
Well, we've still got the Nix report, and
we got the Nix report.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know you guys didn't.
We haven't done it yet.
Yeah, we haven't done any of that yet.
The Nix report and
or the botches.
Or the botches.
Well,
that's what I was talking about.
Then we might have to wait to do the match.
Yeah, we can wait to do the match when there's better video quality.
I said we wait till till lets it out.
Yeah.
So
Have they dropped it yet?
No.
Let me double check.
No.
I don't think they have by last time I've seen.
I have it hot linked. No.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm gonna kill two birds with one stone while he's doing that.
Yeah,
we interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Thank you, fuck you, bye. Later, pilot. Show me what you got.
What the hell?
You have a vagina.
He needs some milk. Oh my god. What is that?
What?
I'm extra.
God, every time I watch that. No, just some of the botches that make my brain hurt. All right, so the Nix report is brought to you by AEW. It's brought to you by WrestleNomics, which I really thought I wasn't going to be able to log into because they were like Patreon. And I was like, but I have the Patreon and I'm paying for it. Anyway. So, AEW Dynamite for August 7th averaged. What was the average here? Give me a sec. I had it brought up. I just got to shrink it back down and bring it up here. All right. What did they average this last week? It was something like 568,000, something like that. No, 604,000. Sorry.
Ooh.
Yeah, it wasn't good. So they started hot. They started at 822,000, and that was with MJF and Kyle Fletcher. The problem is, AEW does this every week. They start really, really good, and then they just drop off because Tony doesn't know how to hold the audience.
Right.
A match like, okay, now it's Kyle Fletcher. He's not exactly like, the best here, but MJF should be the guy bringing people in. So MJF should, in my personal opinion, 9 o'clock hour. That's where you want MJF. So MJF versus Kyle Fletcher started the show, 822,000. MJF Kyle Fletcher continued. Then you get the post match with Will Ospreay, Don Callis, Bryan Danielson did a promo. Viva Van versus Mariah May with picture in picture dropped you down to 732. Van versus May continued with Tony Storm. I think that's the one she came out and screamed like you didn't kill me or something. Jack Perry video, Darby Allin backstage promo. Katsuri Shibata versus Brian Keith. That's 626,000. Can I also mention that Tony needs to clean these segments up? There's so much going on in each segment. It's kind of insane.
Can I also mention, just because you just mentioned his name, that Tony is criminally destroying Brian Keith right now?
Yeah,
and
exactly.
It hurts me to my very soul because I love Brian with so much. I love him. He is awesome. I have met him at multiple shows, and he has always been absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
And the whole bad apple Brian Keith thing, I mean, I get that he's like getting to work with Jericho and everything, but Tony is completely destroying Brian, and it hurts.
My hopes is Shane McMahon actually comes in and starts, changing some shit around.
I doubt it, but anyway.
Me too.
So quarter 4, Shibata versus Keith continued. The post match with the learning tree. This is another thing. Every match does not need a post match thing. You can have matches end and the guys go backstage, and then the next thing starts. Anyway, so Hook Orange Cassidy backstage promo. That was probably invigorating. Hangman Page backstage promo, and that drops us down to 587,000. Stayed at 587 for the next one too, which is Swerve Strickland backstage. Roddy Strong, Roosh, and the Beast Mortos versus FTR and speaking of FTR, there they are, and Cassidy through picture in picture, and that'll drop us down to the next one here. We're gonna finish that up. Post match with the Acclaimed. What I just say? The Patriarchy backstage promo and ad break. That'll drop us down to 564. It goes back up 576. Hologram video. Camille versus Clara Carter and Jasmine Howe. Mercedes Monet. Britt Baker live promo. Danielson and Strickland video. And then it'll drop us down to 530K. 535, I should say. And this is Bryan Danielson versus Jeff Jarrett. This should have been good. And it's, and the overrun is 516. So basically, bleh.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
You have it for every wrestling promotion, right? Yeah,
I think I could find
Can you tell me what TNA did?
Give me a sec. That might take me a second, so go ahead and vamp amongst yourselves for a moment.
Yeah. I'm just curious because I want to know, because TNA, it's still not a great promotion.
Man, I have such a soft spot for TNA.
Like I said, I'm not hating on it at all. It has come a long way, but the reason why I'm asking, because TNA is basically AEW. It was a promotion that had this opportunity to be the next WWE. Well, not the next WWE, but on the same level, where hey, I can do either WWE or TNA, and we know that Vince Russo fucked that up. So I'm just curious to see if TNA is finally started making that, because they're working with WWE on this for the Lost stuff. So I'm kind of hoping that TNA is kind of getting a better up.
So when's the last time TNA put on a show is the question.
Don't they do a weekly show?
Yeah, I don't know where. I think it's on Access though. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can find it.
Oh, okay. So that's gonna be a lot harder.
So if I'm looking at the year quarter, I have it doesn't even show up, unfortunately. I got Collision, Dynamite, Rampage, NXT, Raw, and SmackDown.
How about NXT? How did NXT do? Because I know in the very beginning they like to, we did 800,000 compared to 600,000 in NXT.
All right, hold on, let me bring that up.
Because NXT is killing it right now.
NXT for the August 8. Where the heck's NXT for this week? 8-2. Should be last Wednesday, right? Or last Tuesday.
Tuesday, yeah.
Yeah, where the heck is it? Give me a sec. I'm looking.
It's all good. So,
here it is. Quarter hours NXT August 6th. NXT on Sci-Fi. Do I have an average? Doesn't give me a quick average here. Give me a sec. Highest was 596 or 569.
So they were 40, 30,
like 35,000,
yeah,
or 30,000 less than AEW, and they're on Sci-Fi.
Yeah,
that's
not good.
Yeah,
but NXT is killing it right now too. So NXT has got some amazing talent that I can't wait to see go up to the main roster.
My thing with AEW, man, is they've got the talent, they got the stuff they can do it with, and I've said this.
So much talent.
They have so much talent. They can do such cool things. They just need a freaking booker.
A booker,
not Tony Khan. A booker.
And people that are actually there that want to work and not there just to record vignettes.
This is going to sound awful. I would back a dump truck full of money to Jim Cornette's house. And I don't care what I know, but I don't care what it would take. He wouldn't even have to leave Louisville.
They tried.
Stay at home. But I mean, seriously, he'd be like one of the first ones, but someone that can book a show.
They tried.
A dump truck. Yeah, I know. I've heard Cornette talk about it, but I'm just saying
he has an NDA. He can't talk about that much.
I know. But hey, here's the thing: NDAs are illegal now. He can actually talk about it if he wants to. You can't.
And you can always talk about an NDA. You just had the possibility of being sued for talking about your NDA.
Yeah, but he has Stephen P. What's he worried about?
Yeah, that's
true. But no, seriously, they've got to find someone who knows how to book wrestling, back a dump truck full of money to their house, and be like, "Come book us." And I bet money,
Here's the thing: if Jim Cornette ran AEW or helped, half that roster would, or good majority of that roster would be fired.
True, but honestly, they kind of need to be. At least some of them do. That roster needs thinning too. It's got way too many people on. Lance Archer worked this last Wednesday, right? When the hell's the last time you saw Lance Archer?
Well, that's the thing too. It's like their roster is so huge,
I think.
And I think I feel it's more the people who want to get that name that they say, "Oh, look, AEW star," and as they're working the indies or whatever.
Here's my thing. Okay, so what I would do with AEW, this is what I would do. Wednesday night is going to be your flagship program. Your top 25 guys are going to be on AEW on Dynamite, right? That's where your world title's defended. That's where your, blah, 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 blah. Friday night, that's going to be more of like, I heard Steve Richards talk about this, and I had to agree with him. Friday night's going to be more like almost an ECW style show.
Right.
Violence, blood, guts. This is where John Moxley
promote the Wednesday show.
Yeah, promote the Wednesday. Wednesday is going to be your Raw, your SmackDown. It's going to be that type of show. Friday night is ECW, basically. Blah, blah, blah. Saturday, you take it from Saturday night and put it on Saturday morning. That's your Ring of Honor show.
Right. Because they're doing a lot of Ring of Honor shit, but the thing is like Ring of Honor is not televised, right? It's only at
it's only on Honor.
It's on ringofhonor.com, which is $15 a month to get.
Yeah.
Because I looked for it. Because Anthony Henry and JD Drake and Beef are all on ROH right now. And I want to watch ROH because I've always loved ROH. And also guys that I have not only met but learned from are now all on ROH. But I'm not spending $15 a month for ROH.
See, you would think that the smart thing to do, why not put you on Fightful? Why not put you on IWTV? Shit like that people like, oh, I can watch Ring of Honor and I can watch this. I can do that.
You already have a deal with Fight because AEW's on Fight because my main promotion's on Triller, which is an offshoot of Fight.
Here's a better idea.
You already have an agreement with Fight. Put ROH on Fight.
Here's a better idea. WB, Warner Brothers WB, right? Why not just put it on freaking Paramount Plus?
Or that.
Or, something like that.
Right.
All of a sudden, check out ROH on Paramount Plus every Wednesday night.
That's why I have such a hard time when people do like I have to absolutely love it to do like nothing against with YouTubers that do membership stuff. Like but it's like it's so frustrating that there's not a better way of doing like you can get this membership and then you can also have this person and this person. It's like I gotta spend $15 for this person that I want to see their stuff. I gotta spend another $15 for this person so I can see their shit.
Yeah.
Like so it's like, especially with Ring of Honor when their audience is so low, you would think that they do something so people would be more interested. It's like just especially Paramount be like clicking through like, oh shit, the wrestling's on, let me check that out, something like that.
Yeah, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, who's this guy? Oh, Mark Briscoe. Let's check him out. Then you go back, you're like, oh, the Briscoe brothers. Check out this tag team. They were great. What happened? You know, you learn about history. Oh man, check this dude out. This is so you get to go back and watch old Samoa Joe matches. You know,
right?
Or Brian Danielson.
Right.
You know what? If I was WWE, I would call Tony Khan and be like, you're doing jack and shit with ROH. Here is $10 million, which is double what you paid for it. Give us ROH. So that way, when we do stuff on like AJ Styles, we can actually do the whole story on him.
They wouldn't do it because they have
NXT. I know.
So, and they would literally just do it for the tapes. They would.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. It's all good for right now anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you'd be surprised even with NXT. I still guarantee if they made Tony enough of an offer, I still guarantee Triple H and WWE would buy ROH and they would use it.
Oh yeah.
Even with NXT, they still would promote it. They would make.
You know how easy like Levi's probably trying to say, and I just interrupted him. I apologize. You know how easy it would be for them to go, okay, well, here's Raw, here's SmackDown, here's NXT, here's ROH.
Yeah,
ROH would be another farm brand.
It'd be like a 205. It would be like a 205 Live thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They would just make it. They would set another group or hire another group in charge of running ROH. It would be its own company with its own talent, but it would basically be like TNA, but the only difference is it's just under the flagship of WWE. So WWE guys and anybody they're partnered with can go to ROH.
Yeah.
It would just they treat it like 205. They would just use it as they would just put a whole group of people in charge of running it and it would be its own show. It would just have the connection and be under the flagship of WWE.
Oh, okay.
So I gotta peace out.
All right, buddy.
I got some stuff I gotta take care of.
Bye.
Okay, all right, do your plugs.
Samuel Matthews Wrestling on Facebook and on Instagram. I will be at the Skowhegan Fair tomorrow, wrestling at 3 p.m. I'll be there also on Sunday. And you might see me pop up a few other places. You know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. And I also have the King of New England in August, the 24th.
4th. Yep.
And, you know, we'll see what happens there. Maybe we'll have a new King of New England in Samuel Matthews. And I'll start, continue to teach people about the Samuel Matthews way.
I got to cut that promo. I keep forgetting about it, too.
Yeah, me too. I might do one tomorrow. So
You bastards. I already cut mine.
Promo. It'll take 5 minutes. Sam just looked at me because we're doing stuff tomorrow, and she's like, "Oh," and I was like, "Okay, babe, it's cutting a promo. It'll take 5 minutes."
Promo doesn't take long.
Yeah.
Especially I've gotten so used to cutting them now. It's usually it's one take. It's like 3 minutes long.
Right.
So.
All right, I'm out of here.
All right, see you later, buddy.
Later.
Bye.
I'm gonna cut a promo on the King of New England and post it everywhere, and just to completely fuck with people. I'm gonna hit the owner up and just be like, I know that I'm not coming and I've got nothing to do with it, but can I please cut and post a promo just to fuck with people?
Dude, I liked the other day someone I think Primer put up a poll like who's gonna win the King of New England, and Alan Prophet's actually leading it, and I'm like, I'm gonna get my life's goal to throw him over the top.
Dude, you had votes.
They had but
you Dylan Nix, you were over Samuel Matthews and Big Cat.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck is this? Like big boy, he has like 4 votes and fucking like everybody else has way more. It's like, oh, it's because I haven't promoted. That's why.
Fuck the Wild. Dylan Nix is about to become the King of New England.
I guess so. All right.
No, man, I've done my singles run. I'm enjoying my tag run. Honestly, because halfway through the match, I'm like, take it.
Can't take care of the rest.
Take care of the shit. I'll be over here if you need me.
Just like the last show, like I did my fucking like comeback, fucking hands look to you, and you're like, wait a minute. Wait a
I
minute.
couldn't breathe, man. Like it was so hot in that damn building. I couldn't breathe.
The floor
was
was sweating.
Oh my god, it
The
was so
floor was
hot.
sweating. The mat was basically a ice skating rink. I told everybody when we walked back, like, guys, be fucking careful because it's very bad out there. Like, you will slip. Lee Miller slipped the fucking first 2 minutes of the match. He fucking jumped down. He ate shit. Yeah.
Since we're on topic of MPW, I just happened to click on to look for the poll. Apparently, MPW has a huge announcement from Aiden Andrews as he talks to King of New England, and a huge announcement regarding the title match of Primer versus JP O'Reilly. So, if you're a fan of MPW, tune into MPW's Facebook.
I may know what that is, but I can't say because I'm not allowed to.
Alan Prophet is still leading, very closely followed by Eric Johnson, with Samuel Matthews actually taking up third in the poll.
What?
Sam is third in the. He is almost tied with Eric.
Jesus, can we get
no kidding?
Alan and Eric are second and third on the list.
Eric winning this thing would make sense. It's Eric frickin' Johnson. Have you ever tried to throw him over the top rope? It took 6 of us last time we did it.
Alec and Eric are second and third, and then if you drop underneath Stormy Savage is Samuel Matthews, and he is actually leading third in the poll. He is almost tied.
I have 1%. One. Nix has 6.
Lucha Kid is at 4th by the look of it, followed very closely by.
I'm voting for myself. Damn it.
I want to say Landon Cross has maybe 1 or 2 more votes than you do, Dylan.
Who the F is Landon Cross?
You are very close. I honestly can't tell who's.
Actually, here's the funny thing. I know exactly who Landon Cross is. I've worked TIW with him. But seriously, who the F is Landon Cross?
You are very close, though. You are almost top 5. It is Alan, Eric, Sam, Lucha, and then you. Unless Landon might have more than you, so you are almost top 5.
I'm not worried about it.
But Samuel Matthews taking up third in the poll.
Well, you know what Samuel Matthews doesn't have? I'm just saying what he doesn't have is that right there.
I haven't voted, so
I can't. I haven't promoted it. That's why no one's voted for me yet, and I haven't done my fucking promo.
That's what.
Yeah. So.
Let's do my favorite segment of the night.
What the
hell is he doing? He just fell on his ass. What the hell? Hey, they're going to be Tom. You got to be Tom.
Well, actually, things are going real well with the XFL.
Oh, yeah. It happened. Fuck
it. Oh, I love it.
Every time. Antoine. Poor Antoine.
Pretty sure Antoine. Pretty sure. That's not it.
Ass. Hey, that is a botch, but we already watched that one.
That's not it.
Botch work. Same difference in that situation.
Must be this one. Yep, it is. All right.
One of these days I'll have a nice office chair.
You guys ready for this?
Hey.
It's going to be rough. Just let you guys know.
I have a couch. So
how much of these do you watch beforehand?
A fuckload.
Hey, you know what? My goddamn medal is missing. When the fuck did that fall?
I guess while he's trying to figure that out, I want to say Botch Club on Instagram does a bunch of these. This is where I got a bunch of them. But yeah, because I watch a lot of botches, I get fucking algorithm a lot of botches. So you good?
I can't
find it later, dude.
Find it later.
Oh god.
Repeat.
Yeah, let me turn it down.
Could you move our boxes, man? I can't.
Yeah, I just realized that too. I was trying to get the full screen, but it's all good.
Play that again. Yeah. That man is crippled. He's paralyzed. Someone called 911.
This is the best part of the video, though, right here. Fucking random ass Spider-Man out of nowhere.
Sasha's in deep trouble here. Oh my god!
Ooh, I remember seeing that.
And what is he setting him up for?
Death.
Oh.
Death.
Oh.
Too much time here.
Yeah.
So don't.
Jesus
Too much
Christ.
time here.
Yeah.
So don't. Shit.
God damn, boy. What are we doing?
It paused for a split second. I almost guarantee that's from Buffalo, New York.
What are we doing? Yeah.
I almost guarantee that is a party in Buffalo, New York.
I had to add that in. It was so
I almost
funny.
guarantee it.
What are we doing here?
It was so funny.
All I can think is what's his name? Superhuman. This
Yeah.
one's for the juggalos and the juggalettes. Fuck this shit.
Fuck
Yeah,
this shit.
dies.
Oh my god, that was not the right way to do that.
Duh. You flatback it, you idiot.
Oh my god, that was not the right way to
That's
do
a
that.
good double stomp.
Yeah. Except he's probably now crippled.
Oh my god.
Oh, fucking hell.
What am I watching here? Is this Tennessee backyard wrestling?
Yes.
Probably what you didn't see in the background, though, because I made sure you guys could see this. Fucking completely misses the fucking table.
Yeah, no, I saw that one. I was a little more.
I was more worried about the car exploding through a building.
Can it fly? Fuck up. Yep. Love me.
He didn't rotate and just went straight down.
Jacob Fatu goes right into a ringside doctor here.
Knocks out the ringside doctor. Did you guys see that?
Yeah.
No, I missed that one when I watched the show.
Yeah.
Dude, there is a scene though. I forgot what show it is, but Samantha Irving's sitting there, and it's I think it was actually at SummerSlam. Samantha Irving's sitting there watching the show. Then all of a sudden, everyone starts coming that way, and you see her get up and go, "Nope," and just walk right out.
I've learned the hard way that you get the fuck out of the way when Russell's around.
Yep.
Because Tyree Taylor took me out when we're watching fucking The Road. I was sitting there watching the ring, not paying attention to them on the floor, and then all of a sudden, just a running Tyree Taylor comes out of nowhere and just knocks me out of my chair.
Tyree Taylor made my soul leave my body on a fucking clothesline. He hit me with that discus Larry he does, and I swear to God, it's like anime where you see the soul floating above the body in like a little white cloud. That's exactly what it felt like.
Well, Tyree Taylor is gonna leave your soul out of your body because he's actually in this botches video.
All right,
you'll see in a minute.
Poor Tyree. He's a good dude too. That's paralysis.
Yeah.
That's also paralysis.
He as soon as he jumped up, the ladder slid underneath him, and he went straight ass the floor.
Too. Like knowing Tyree, he tried to protect that dude as well. So
he did. Well,
like,
you can see him talk. Okay, you okay? You good?
So,
just watch the table. Just jumps and it just goes.
Yeah.
Whoop.
He slid the head off of me.
Yeah.
I just saw that.
Yeah.
Did McDonough knock himself out? He had
No,
to.
surprisingly, he did not.
What happens when you fly too fast on a suicide dive, boys? Oh, fuck this.
That was it.
Not good. Not good.
It's like the cat on TikTok that pukes and goes.
This is why we don't do shit that we don't train to do. You don't do shit on shows that you can't hit 100% of the time.
Don't try this at home, kids.
The amount that we push this at the butcher shop. I train on Mondays, and the amount that I push this into my new kids. You do not do shit on shows that you cannot hit 100% of the motherfucking time.
Exactly. Well, it's the reason why we haven't done Order 66 yet.
Yeah, because we haven't
been able to practice it. We don't want to fucking murder somebody in the ring by accident.
So
I'm assuming we would get it like right off the bat because it's easy. It's just a neck breaker.
Yeah. Powerbomb combo.
Powerbomb combo. But Yeah, we're gonna watch your match as soon as I can figure out how to download it without.
Well, if we're not watching, if we're not watching y'all's match, then fucking let's watch both of them. Fuck y'all. I'm gonna take a pee while you're doing that, though.
I'm gonna mute everything and just go do something else then.
I was gonna say thank you guys for watching. You want to pull your plug? It's like show. How'd it go tonight? And just end the show and just have them come back. And go, what the fuck? All right, it's not letting me download it, so we're just gonna watch it the shitty way, which is gonna be just
20. Yeah.
Play it like this.
13.
So, anything new with you?
So I don't know. No. No.
Waiting for Levi.
Kind of doing same stuff I do every day. Try to take over the world.
Right. Oh my God. Thank you for suggesting that guy to for Lee's video.
Oh yeah.
He had just what I needed. So
yeah.
He said he sent it to me. Like, I have it edited. I don't know if this is what you need. I'm like, oh shit. And I figured that he had it edited to match. Like, nope, this is exactly what I needed. Thank you.
That was great, man.
The sad part is it doesn't have a lot of views. I would figure that would have had a shitload of views.
No, well, oh, so
I don't know either. Hopefully it picks up on TikTok.
That was just so funny though. I was like, do it. No.
Do it. I'm so glad there's now footage of that forever.
Lee, I don't know if Lee's seen it. He might kill us.
Oh, I sent it to him.
Oh, did you? Oh,
immediately. As soon as I posted it, I sent it to him. So we're gonna have to do this. We're gonna have to do this the hard way. So hopefully it's not gonna be too bad. So it's not letting me download it. So
what downloader are you trying to use?
Anyone that lets me download it. So here we go.
And if it's lagging too much on, if it lags too much on your screen, I can always do it because they seem to work better with mine.
I love fucking look, I'm actually not I'm actually am a fan of it. I'm not dissing it.
What?
The Green Ranger shit.
Oh, the new look? Yeah.
Yeah.
I told y'all that I was
Wait. Before we do anything, Andy. 2 minutes or less, his raps are gonna unfold off his hands.
Yeah.
What do you say? 2 minutes? More than 2 minutes or less than 2 minutes?
I'm gonna say less.
I'll go more. All right, that's it. Levi's just like, fuck you guys. Like, they stay on my hands this time. How dare you say you're not from Maine? Where's our call up, by the way, asshole? When are we going to wrestle in Colorado?
When y'all can afford to fly out here, let me know and I can get you booked.
I can afford to fly out there now.
Trust.
So.
Hey, back it up, motherfucker!
Don't turn your back on your opponent.
You can go. Oh, we've done that spot. Come on.
Well, it's because this is round 3, right? So I focused a lot on story stuff. So the first time we wrestled, he successfully jumped me. Second time we wrestled, I slid out and kicked him. Third time we wrestled, I popped over him instead of hitting him and was like, it's not going to work.
I love the comedian button on his trunks.
Dude, I scared him so much because that was a shoot. The first one was a shoot, and I picked him up without even trying, and he literally was like, "What the fuck?" I scare everybody because I can legit pick them up when I got them in a waist slot.
Those really looks like they're that big out there, so.
That was totally supposed to be an exploder. After I hit both arm drags, I completely forgot what the fuck I was going to do. So he came
stealing my shit, huh?
He came into me. I've been in the exploder forever. Fuck you.
Stealing my shit, huh?
When have you ever done an exploder? Bullshit.
Fuck you both.
Out of everyone that lets, I'm the one that does the exploder.
Yeah, no, I completely forgot what I was doing. So he came into me and I was like, I know I'm supposed to do something.
Body slam.
So I was like, fuck it. I picked him up and body slammed him. And I apologized backstage. And he was like, you're good. Actually, I was way more comfortable with that because I was kind of afraid about the exploder because I didn't know what the fuck how to take it. And I was like, cool.
Okay, hold on. Pause.
Nobody throws suplexes. Nobody throws suplexes, bro. Colorado wrestling, nobody.
No one throws suplexes?
No,
I will murder everyone.
No, you get a vertical. You get one vertical every match. Nobody throws suplexes. Nobody throws German.
I would freak everyone out.
Dude, I was gonna say, who would fucking blow the house down?
Nobody throws suplexes. You get a vertical and it gets a pop out of the crowd.
Nobody does
Taz
there
out here. Dude, nobody does suplexes. So I was like, oh, fuck it, exploder.
First of all, kids at home, whoever's watching this, if you want to know how to take an exploder suplex, it's actually very easy.
I explained it to him, and he was
first of all, don't bitch
it.
out. But
It
what you
was
do is when your opponent hooks you up, basically you're gonna hook you up in an Uranagi position, they're gonna grab you back behind the back leg, they're gonna down, up. The minute you get a here, what they're gonna do is if they're good at it, they're gonna let you go. Then you take your own 3/4 roll and bump.
Yeah. I told he was good with taking it. I was like, it's just a flip bump. I'm gonna grab you like this, I'm gonna go down, and I'm gonna roll you over my arm basically and just toss you. You just flip bump over me. But I got through the 2 arm drags and I went, fuck, what am I supposed to do? So he just came into me and I was like, I know he's supposed to get out of the ring for the dive. So I just went, fuck it. And as soon as I picked him up, picked him up because he wasn't expecting it. So I just lifted him, and then he caught his post, and I was like, body slam.
Yeah. So Kat, we're gonna go out there. I'm gonna suplex everyone.
Blow the minds out of Colorado.
Vertical suplexes get a pop. Nobody throws suplexes out here.
Belly to belly, snap verticals, Germans, butterfly.
There are two or three guys I could name that throw suplexes that aren't just basic vertical ones. And I pointed it out to people before. I've been like, dude, on the East Coast, all you get is suplexes. You get every fucking form of suplex in every match. You get one vertical every other match out here.
Like, you guys should meet my former tag partner. That's his thing.
Yeah, it's like you get one vertical every other match out here.
Oh my god,
dude! Do you want to do? And I would have to have somebody really trusting to do it, and me and them. I want to do a stalling suplex off the top.
Oh, I take
You could do that to someone, like, say if you wrestle like Casanova or Lucha Kid or something like that with the lighter guys, and you can hold them there for a second
and then go.
Yeah.
I'd take it.
By the way, Casanova's super light. When I hit him with the muscle buster, I put him on my shoulder and didn't feel like I was actually holding anything.
Okay, let's go back in the match.
I take it.
Kat's planning.
I am planning. Because you do that superplex, and I was like, "Is in this match too, right?"
The what? The superplex?
Superplex,
yeah, this is the match.
I saw the superplex. I'm like,
first ever superplex.
I was gonna say I'd never hit one because everybody's terrified of it. Like, I wonder.
Ben will take one.
Doors locked.
First ever superplex. I hit the outside superplex with Amber, but I've never done a superplex in the ring. And actually, speaking of Alexander Lee, he actually complimented the superplex and said it looks really good when I posted it to Instagram. And I was like, yes.
What are they saying to him?
Crybaby Caleb.
I hate taking those damn freaking neck breakers. I always go the wrong way.
He hits them so nicely. Fuck JP O'Reilly, dude. He hits them so nicely.
It's not Caleb Connolly, is it?
No, it's Caleb Crush.
Okay, just making sure. Right hand's nice.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just used to everyone throwing forearms.
His strikes were super nice. He was in Squid Game.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that's his whole gimmick. He was in
Squid Game?
Yeah, he actually
the TV
was.
Show?
Yeah, he actually was.
Damn, I watched that.
Yeah, he was in a red light, green light episode, and he was one of the ones that died in the cookie episode.
Oh, all right.
But if you look up his name and Squid Game, you can literally know the website that they put out with all the yeah, you can literally find his thing.
That's cool.
I can't remember what number he was, but you could literally find his thing on the website.
Oh, don't take that. Don't take that. There you go.
Dude, I'm so upset because the noise was so much louder. He hit me with that one, and then he turned around and I walloped him. And backstage, he was like, yeah, sorry about that chop. He's like, you were just so open. And I was like, it's fine as long as you were cool with me hitting you back, because everybody chops me and then turns around and sells the crowd.
Levi,
So,
don't do that.
what?
If you're pounding on the mat like that while in a submission,
Close fist.
still,
Doesn't
if you
count.
get a stupid ref, you know better than that. Most refs are good.
Because I'd love to rewind that. My sell on that clothesline was
gross.
I actually spiked myself a little bit on it. I'm not gonna lie. Normally, I spike my clotheslines high, especially if it's a spot thing like that. I'll spike my clotheslines high, but that one I was just this too much high, and I spiked myself just a little bit, and I was like, "Fuck, I'm good."
Now that you said it, I think I do recognize him a little bit. So, call spot and go.
Yeah, this is the spot. This is the one. This is the one that I texted you guys about that night.
That was cool.
Oh, just wait. Oh, I'm gonna get so much flack for this. I'm gonna get so much flack for this bump I'm about to take. In my defense, I couldn't adjust myself before I take the bump. I'm just saying now. In my defense, I couldn't adjust myself. I took it to the best of my ability.
That wasn't as awful as you made it sound. Like, you went on your elbows, though. I hate this ref's cadence of counting.
Huh?
This ref's counting cadence, I hate it. Because it's like...
He's still green. He's getting better, but... Oh,
at least he's not in the way.
This is the first time you've seen this spot, because you haven't seen you didn't watch the other match because you weren't here.
No, I didn't. I missed it.
Yeah, this is the first time you've seen this spot.
Good old abdominal stretch. Oh, somewhere Cousin Larry's like lawsuiting.
Dude, so what's funny is the announcer, we did this spot the last time we wrestled, and the announcer, what the fuck? Hey!
He must have hit something.
That didn't look like his sleeve. That looked like Mackenzie's sleeve.
Yeah.
So
Mackenzie going, podcast over.
So we did that spot, and the announcer, we were talking about it, and the announcer was like, I never took you for somebody that would do shit like that. And I was like, oh my God, if you saw me back home, the amount of times that I've been oil checked in my life.
Yeah. Good old Cousin Larry.
I think I still have it muted.
Yeah. So what did Mackenzie do?
Yeah, that was Mackenzie's sleeve.
Yeah. Mackenzie came in here and fucked everything up.
Oh, yeah, she did?
Yeah. Yeah.
What'd she
Somebody
do?
clicked on the computer, and I'm running the stream now because you reversed the fucking match.
What?
Somebody backed the match up to the beginning.
Oh.
So the last time we wrestled, we did that same spot, but I shoved him off, put his thumb in his mouth, and did the suplex. So I upped the stakes a little bit.
I was for about 2 seconds about to yell at you for suplexing the wrong side, then realized I was just looking at it wrong. Then realized I was just looking at it wrong. Let me finish the sentence, dude.
No, they said that you backed up the video that they were watching.
Fuck you!
A superplex and a holy shit chant, really?
Dude, I'm telling you, we don't have to do shit out here to get chance, bro.
My God. Yeah, we're going to Colorado for a while.
Yep.
Dude, I'm telling you, we got the superplex and the holy shit chant, and I was like, fuck it, we're good.
Dude, we'd probably hit our finish and the crowd would like explode.
Dude, listen to the pop on this. Hey, look, Dylan. Dylan, take notes. Dylan, this is how you do this spot. Dylan,
Oh,
Dylan, this
shut
is how you
up.
do this spot.
I just went the wrong way with you is all it was. We got there. It looked like you were fighting, like I was fighting it, basically. That's what
I
actually
don't
made it
mind
look
it
good.
when people fuck it up because I sell it like you're just fighting it.
Yeah. Yeah, his cadence is much better in that count. Cat's over there eating French fries, look like a goddamn orc.
His ear's still broken. He's got Kirby hat on, shoving his face.
I know she broke him.
Ooh, PTSD, man, from that shit. Like I think it's Donkey. That was good. No, I liked his count there because he went to hit the 3. You kicked out. He still went down, but he brought his hand up at the last second. That was good.
Did you see the story? Did you see the story though?
Yeah.
I popped my shoulder and I reached over with this arm. I wasn't just checking my shoulder. I tapped it because I was showing the ref.
Is that a stunner or cutter?
It's a stunner. You gotta sit down more with it.
That one was. We're slippery, okay? It's really
I love how he
hot
points
in that
out
building.
how you fuck up, and there's all the excuses when he does.
It's really hot in that building. No, because Kat, you saw the stunner I hit on him the last time I wrestled him at the end of the match, and it was fucking beautiful. That one was just super slippery.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, in my defense, I don't have one. This was just a really shitty bump, and I admit it. My arms dropped lower than I'd like it to, and I bumped really shittily on the block.
That shit happens.
Yeah.
I've had a couple bumps, like I've gone back and watched it, like, wow, that was a shit bump. We
In
all
my
do.
defense, I don't have a defense. That one was just a really shitty bump.
Dude, some days,
My
man,
arm just dropped low on the blockbuster.
Yeah.
Ooh. I've already went quiet. Is that it? Is that the? Oh, you got another match going?
No, I have my other match. I was just getting it. I was
No,
getting it.
sorry. I was talking to Sam. She just got, she just leveled up Lyrica. I can't pronounce her name. But she does the Hulk leap when you level her up. So she's pretty cool.
Is that the flame bitch?
No, that's the, she looks alien, actually.
There's a lot of okay. So this is the match I was just talking about. This match, for starters, I would like to point out. I'm going to tell you guys this, and I want at the end of this match to see if you guys can tell me when it happens.
Okay.
Me and Urza cut out 2 spots in this match, and I want to see if you guys can tell me where we jumped a spot, because there are 2 spots that are missing out of this match because we got told 12 minutes by the ref, and that's when we were supposed to go for, when we were actually only like 9 minutes in. So we cut 2 of the good spots out and didn't end up getting to do them.
It's Fenway all over again.
That's going to be hard because we don't know what spots you were going to put in there.
Exactly.
Come on, get on in.
Are we having a softcore or a hardcore match?
The crowd is standing hardcore. Come on, let's get ready to rumble.
Levi, no, it's a regular match, No, regular match.
This is only a solo with a deadly weapon.
I like that.
All right, now
So it reminds me of fucking Danger Kid, and when they're doing the match with the War Games match, and he does a they planned a disqualification in the match. It happens. They don't get disqualified. They go, disqualification? What are you doing? Disqualification. He goes, it's no disqualification match. And they go, it's no disqualification match. It's no disqualification match. They get so excited. They go out, run out, grab chairs, and start beating the shit out of each other with chairs.
It's a fucking it's Pizzability again, so it's like a fair show type thing. So we were just talking about shit we could do, and she was like, well, what if we have like a whole thing in the beginning where where like the ref says like, let's get the match going, and then one of us is like, well, what kind of match is it? And they're just kind of like, it's just a regular match, and then me and you just kind of back and forth on like different kinds of matches. But her thing is she likes to be promiscuous in her gender stuff. That's why she is like hardcore or softcore. And it's funny because Primos also has a softcore title, which is it's a hardcore match, but they use like balloons and pool noodles, and so it's softcore. So it's funny because it works for Primos too, and we're coming into Slave to the Death match, so we're coming into the hardcore season, so everybody's like hardcore, and it's like, you guys don't understand what you're fucking chanting for.
Yeah, right.
And I was like, okay, well, if we can get them chanting, I'm gonna go out and get a chair and just have the ref start yelling at me for grabbing a chair. Dude, there was a guy in the audience that wouldn't stop yelling, slap him in the chest.
Ooh. You slap her in the chest now? There we go. Oh.
We're both babies. I wasn't gonna hit her. We literally talked about that. We were like, I'm not gonna throw a strike at you.
Weak. Roll up.
No.
Roll up.
No.
Is that your girl behind the camera going, no?
Okay, so I know that you guys don't understand this, but this is what we call chain wrestling.
I will slap you. I know chain wrestling. Just because I don't do it doesn't mean I don't know it.
I've seen her lock up with I am the Prophet, who is one of the trainers at the butcher shop, and she's really good at chains. So I was like, well, if we're gonna have a bunch of tchotchke, I just chained up with somebody the other day before this at the butcher shop and forgot how much I love chaining, and was like, well, why don't we just chain a bunch? And she's like, cool, that's fine. And I was like, fuck yeah, I forgot how much I love chain wrestling because nobody fucking does it in Colorado. You don't hear it in the video, but when I did the headlock takeover, I literally did the headlock takeover, looked at all the audience and went, bet you don't see a lot of these out here. Because I've never seen a headlock takeover in 7 months that I've been out here.
Ref, you're sleeping at the wheel there.
Should have been 2. At least 2. Could have been 3.
This ref sucks.
Oh yeah. Also, hey guys, fuck you. My hand wrap stayed on the entire heavyweight title match.
You taped them on. That's all.
Yeah. Choke her out. Choke her out right there. It's fucking.
Just shoot on her. Just lock it in.
Yeah.
Dude, I shoot pissed off the live commentator.
Why?
You'll hear it here, but I was not made aware that the live commentator was not one of our like people. They were part of the bar like thing and wanted to do live commentary stuff. I accidentally shot on them trying to be heelish.
You just told me you're baby.
We are, but I'm the more heel. It's easy for me to play the more heel when I'm in a baby match because I have the submission and striking moveset. So instead of a bunch of power moves, I do a lot of breaking you down even when I'm a baby. So it's easy in baby matches for me to play the more heel baby. I think it's coming up here. The fucking ref kept standing in front of the close hand.
Let's see if she can maneuver out of this one.
You can't hear it. So when I put her in the guillotine, the live commentator was like, "Now in a full Nelson," and I just looked over and I went, "Guillotine!" And then I was like, "Commentators don't know what the fuck they're talking about."
I'm not sure what this guy. Not sure what this guy's doing, and I don't know if he can take on a deal at all.
That was shit.
It's all shit. Fire it all.
Small ring.
Yeah. What is that? A freaking? Is that a 14?
Yeah. This is the small ring that we mostly work in. Dude, tomorrow at the Taco Fest, we put the ring together today, and I don't know if I can express to y'all how happy I was to see a ring that I recognized, because the ring we put together today was not only a 16x16, but also had the cross beams the way the Let's ring used to have, and it was so beautiful to not have to put a bunch of extra wood and padding and shit on the beams to make them work. We just
Here's
put
like
it all together,
metal,
threw the
wood,
on.
padding, done.
Yeah, it was so beautiful. I was like, oh my god, and it's not fucking 2 feet off the ground, and it's 16x16. It was so beautiful.
That's some diabolical stuff right there going on.
That was dope. I like that. Why'd you let go of that? Slow count.
This was literally his ref debut, so he's never refed before.
I don't understand though. Why'd she let go of the hold, the submission hold? Kick her right in the face, Levi.
Turns around, pop.
Fucking Busaki knee right there. You touched her boob?
She made me touch her boob.
It's your wife? Right in front of your wife.
Fuck you guys. My hand wraps came off in this match. Suck my dick.
Fucking deadlift suplex right there.
I could have. He's so light, bro. I could have thrown over my head. But it's the small ring, so I'm so afraid to hit Germans if people aren't expecting them.
Yeah.
Because it's a small ring.
The only place that'd be safe is corner to corner, basically.
Corner, yeah.
Good Oklahoma roll.
Fucking wrench that shit in, Levi. Fucking choke her out.
You really want me to choke her out?
Because you're just like, it's just fucking funny. I don't know. I don't know why. Just to see the fucking, just see the lift up, and all of a sudden, just dead weight, just drop her. I don't know why. I just think. Are we doing the fucking DK spot?
I was about to say, shout out DK. They totally gave me that setup idea for this.
Oof, that was a little rough. I thought you were gonna do the thigh slap. That's how she's sitting. Fuck you, cat. That's right. Walk away. There we go. There you go. There you go. Nope. Tap. Tap. Stop fighting for it. Just tap. Just tap. Just let it happen.
I'm gonna come back to Maine and choke you out, bro.
Do it.
You really?
I would be like, thanks for choking me out.
You off.
What? Do you know what to do? Do you know what to do just to make you stop? Like in the middle of, like, as I'm almost about to pass out, I'd just be like, harder. And then you immediately stop.
All of a sudden your dad just go, harder, daddy.
Oh my God. You made it even worse.
Hey, you all.
Now it's a suplex.
Oh, fucking brainbuster.
I am king of the brainbuster.
I would say I'm king of the brainbuster because people will fucking sandbag me and I just drop them.
It just slams it into me.
Moonsault right in the dick.
Pretty much, yeah.
So, did she just get the 3 count?
Nope. Hey, remember that match I was just talking about? Yeah, this is it.
Man, this is why I'm like glad we get like guys like
Hey, remember
Greedy and stuff.
remember the Supernova?
Let's not talk about that ever again.
That just reminded me of that.
I will openly admit, though, that every motherfucking fan in that building literally said, nah, the wrong person won. Every person, it was a 50-50 fucking split of, no, that was the wrong person. You had your shoulders down. Her shoulders were down. It weren't your shoulders. And then there were 50 other people that were like, no, that was right. That was the right person. And I was like, well, I guess even with the ref not knowing how to fucking do that properly, we still got over what we were trying to get over, because that's what we were trying to do, was fuck with the fans so they didn't know who actually won the match. That match, I don't know why, but that motherfucking match has 617 views on my channel.
Can I tell you why? Look at the match Jess and I had in the Let's channel. It's because it's Jess and I. It's guy versus girl.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
and she looks like, with her clothes, it looks like she's just wearing her bra. When it's two different styles, people might mistake that it's like, why is her titties out? So
yeah, it's blowing the fuck up.
So
I actually posted about it this morning on my Instagram. I was like, this is blowing the fuck up.
Wish it was a better match for it to blow up, but
all right, kids. I personally think we should call it right there.
We're calling it right there.
Yeah.
I just killed him with that.
Levi's dead.
Ass wipe.
Everybody do your plugs.
All right. So, You find me on all social medias at DOTD Nix, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all that other fun stuff. Matches coming up. There is this Sunday, Skowhegan Fair. I should be there if my back decides to not be stupid. Hopefully I'll be there. Next big match coming up, I believe, is King of New England. We get that one first, 24th. Right?
All right.
King of New England on the 24th, and we got there's something right after that. What the heck's right after that? I need like my list of matches. Unfortunately, someone's on her game and can't tell me. So hold on. So a bunch of stuff coming up. Yeah. Give me a sec. Talk amongst yourselves.
All right. Well,
Make
I guess
sure you're following Let's Wrestle everywhere. LW Maine, Twitter, Instagram, and as always, keep up to date on Let'sWrestle.com. As well as Samuel Matthews Wrestling on all social medias. Thank you again for Randy Carver Jr. for coming back on and talking VLC with us. Make sure that you've bought your ticket to VLC. If you haven't already, make sure you're at VLC. This is one you do not want to miss. I do not regret taking the booking because it is actually our biggest show besides Slave to the Death Match. Our biggest show, our crunch time is coming up because our VLC is Slave to the Death Match, which is coming up next month. So I don't regret taking the booking, but I do regret that I can't be there at VLC because it is going to be huge. It's going to be awesome.
All right. So my September matches that I have right now that Sam just told me. The 7th, we have Bell to Bell. I think we're defending our tag titles there. And then on the...
We do?
Yeah. I told you about this. It's September 7th, dude.
September 7th?
Yes.
Send it to me again.
Oh, my God.
Bell to Bell.
And
that's
MEW.
right.
It's his turn.
Ooh, I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can be at that one now.
Uh-oh. Why not?
Kenzie has surgery on the 6th.
You definitely ain't gonna be there.
Kenzie they did it. They're doing a surgery for Kenzie. They just told her.
You are killing me, Smalls.
Killing me. Where is MEW?
That's in Franklin, Maine.
Is that the normal thing? Are you guys the tag champs there?
Yeah.
Well, this literally just happened yesterday. They told her that they got to put her in for because she's still in pain for her leg, so they're taking the bolts out of her leg.
Oh my God!
So,
no commitment to the bit, man. I tell you.
Sorry, I want to be there for my wife when
it's fine. And then on the 14th is Crown of Maine, so September 14th.
Okay. All right, Levi.
You're killing me.
Unless you finish all your shit. Killing him. Stuff Samuel Matthews plug in for you.
Kill. No, we already learned not to do that. I'll fly Levi in first.
I was gonna say you said the 7th, right?
Yeah.
Cool. I might have a flight booked by the end of the week.
If you show up to
I'll show
MEW,
up. MEW, you want tag champs to defend the fucking titles?
One night only. Return the
I'm gonna be so.
I'll give you a fucking stand-in.
I'll be so mad at you if you show up fucking.
I'll give you a fucking stand-in. You want a tag team to defend your fucking titles?
Man.
I'll give you a fucking stand-in.
I'll be
one
so
night
angry
only.
with
Return
you.
of the freaking Seawolves, man. That'd be awesome.
I'll be so
Imagine
angry with
though, if I booked that motherfucking flight and we promote it, imagine how full that fucking building could get.
Yeah.
Imagine how angry I'd be at you. I'd be so angry because I wouldn't be there.
Find me on all social medias at Levi Spade 1. Speaking of, by the way, Kat, because it just dawned on me, you need to switch the description because you still have my old Instagram listed in it. I had to switch that for the
Stop changing your shit.
This is the first time I've changed it since I made
you've changed it multiple times. You fucking make me change your name because you go, well, this is not what I go by anymore.
Spade _ to Levi Spade 1. This is the first and only time I've switched my Instagram. You find me on all social medias at Levi Spade 1, brainbustertees.com/Levi Spade, youtube.com/Levi Spade 1, twitch.tv/Tears Gaming if you want to check out some of my other content. Next Sunday, we have Roxy Mania at August 18th. This is our upcoming show to lead into Slave to the Death Match. So there is a lot of fun stuff planned for this show. And of course, tomorrow, Boulder, Colorado, is the Boulder Taco Fest. Pro Wrestling presents the Boulder Taco Fest. There is a Rumble. There's a Battle Royal going on that I will be a part of. Dylan Nix found his way back.
I hit a button.
You can't add yourself in? At this
Apparently
point?
not. It only says the host can add
Have you accepted the admin
I have.
email.
I'm also not logged in, so
that would be why.
That would be why.
There's a battle royal going on tomorrow that I will be a part of with lots of fun faces, lots of cool people. I'm actually super excited for that. Plus it's a taco fest, so lots of good tacos, lots of good beer. But Roxy Mania is the next show. Not this coming Sunday, next Sunday. Please be there. It is the biggest show of the year besides Slave to the Death Match, but that only brings a certain crowd because that's only a crowd that likes death matches. So our anniversary show, our biggest show of the year is very ironically on the same day as VLC. So if you're in the Colorado area, come down to the Roxy Theater next Sunday. And I think that is all. I think that's all my stuff coming up right now. I don't really have a whole lot of stuff. Just go follow me on Instagram. That's basically where I've been posting. Oh, TikTok.com/Levi Spade. Because I actually logged into my TikTok again finally, and I'm using my TikTok again. So TikTok.com/Levi Spade too. There.
Big Cat Tyler Adams everywhere except for Facebook and Twitter. It's Tyler Adams. You guys talking shit?
I didn't say anything. The fuck you looking at me for?
Shit.
No, I made a noise because I was thinking of something.
I thought somebody was mumbling under the mouth.
No. I kind of went because I was working on something and was thinking out loud type thing.
So you can see me for sure April 24th at King of New England. Maybe this Sunday at Skowhegan State Fair. I'll get back to you, Andy, about the September show just to confirm with Mackenzie, so you can figure out, because no, they literally just yesterday told her that she's gonna have to have surgery immediately because she's in pain when she's not supposed to be from breaking her leg last year around Thanksgiving. So they literally had to take out the bolts that are in her leg for it to heal better. So I can't remember what the day was. So I think she said the 6th, but that doesn't make sense because isn't usually MPW on a Friday?
Hold on. Let me just keep vamping. Let me look here. So August 7th is the 6th is a Friday. The 7th is a Saturday.
So it's on the 7th?
It's on the 7th. That's
the show's on the 7th.
I'm surprised because usually it's on a Friday.
Yeah.
I'll get back to you on that.
Right.
I'm not 100% sure what day she said. I thought she said the 6th, but I'm not sure. Yeah, other than that, we're doing the live show sometime in September. Can't announce what guests we're gonna have for the show, but it's gonna be a big guest for Purr Sessions Live for that show. Hopefully be promoting stuff this time. Not like last time.
I'm just saying I can get into Boston by 12:30 a.m.
I love it how
or
he
12:30 12:30 noon. I can get into Boston
I
by
love
noon.
it how he's like, oh, flight. We were talking about possibly doing a Sea Wolves bring back.
Just saying.
He's like, I can't do it. Flights are too expensive. Finds out what this guest is and is like, you want you? I can probably make a flight.
I'm talking about the MEW show, you fucker.
You're gonna make me pull out my purple gear again, aren't you?
I'm gonna be so fucking mad at you.
Bro.
I will be.
I'm just
so
saying,
angry with
MEW, I could get into Boston by noon. If you have somebody there that can get me,
I'll
and
be
then get me
so
back to Boston.
angry.
No, you don't even need to get me back to Boston in the morning. I mean, I'll take an early bird flight, but I can go back home and then just have somebody that I know bring me to Boston at like 5 a.m. But I'm just saying,
and it's not
I
because
can get to Boston by fucking noontime if somebody can get me to Franklin. I
want to say there's someone coming up from that area too.
Shut up.
I'm just
Shut
saying.
Up, Nick. I'll be so angry with you.
I don't know who you're facing, but I'm just saying.
I don't know either, actually.
I'm just saying. Okay, maybe
and
I'm
it's
not
not
just
for the
saying.
fact because you'll be taking my spot.
Let me find out who you're facing before I decide if I'm blowing $180 something to get to Boston.
And it's not because you'll be taking my spot, it's because you'll be fucking at the show and I wouldn't be there. And you would not come and say hi to me. And I would fucking miss out with fucking you guys going back, the reunion of the Sea Wolves. And I'll be bitterly pissed.
I'll be honest. If we're gonna do a Sea Wolves reunion, as much as like MEW and stuff,
sorry, MEW,
it's gotta be at Let's.
Yeah. Sorry, MEW. The Sea Wolves reunion would not happen there.
Yeah. It's got to be at Let's.
Either MPW or Let's. I would
it's
take
an MEW show, right?
I would take MPW too. But MPW or Let's.
Isn't it the MEW shows are now half Let's, half MEW?
Maybe.
No,
I don't know.
I think that was just that one.
No, because he said they're doing multiple one. Multiple.
I think Turner's been teaming with Randy, so Randy doesn't have to run Let's as much, and like that way there's champions and stuff because the Let's champion, all that fun. I don't know what's going on. I just know we have the MEW
it seems like MPW, MEW, and Let's are all kind of intermingled into
a little bit. Yeah.
One thing.
Oh, that reminds me, we got to get our belts back.
But that's what I'm saying, if that's the case, I can't step foot in a Let's Wrestle ring because of somebody.
Don't blame me.
But
Lovecraft made
you blame contract. You. What are you talking about?
No,
motherfucker. I blame you. You grabbed me on the double stomp. It is your motherfucking fault he kicked
I was going to say, blame who? Blame you? Yes, blame you.
No, it's your fault.
Blame you.
Dad. Fuck you. If I hit the double stomp right off, that would have been it. And the Lovecraft family would have disbanded. And you know what? It's taken me 7 goddamn months to get you guys out from under Lovecraft and show you the fact that Lovecraft was full of shit the whole fucking time. And now all of a sudden it's, we're the Wild. And we've left Lovecraft. No, you motherfucker. I'm taking 7 months of my goddamn life after moving out here on this fucking podcast to wake you guys up to this bullshit.
We had to have an excuse to have you. We didn't want you around anymore. So we had to come up with something.
You were mad because me and Dylan were the goddamn best tag team in the fucking state of Maine and you wanted my goddamn spot. So you know what? Fuck you. I'm coming to MEW and I'm taking your goddamn spot and I'm defending your goddamn title. And you know what? I'm taking it back to Colorado with me too.
We know I'm the muscle of the group. All I have to do is fight it. No, I'm just kidding. No, that's not true at all. Fucking, we work really well together. Like,
fuck you.
You see, that's kind of weird. All it took is for somebody to go away to show the true potential of Dylan Nix, and
yeah. The true potential of Dylan Nix. The true potential of the man who had one singles match against me and then decided the tag team action was exactly where he belonged.
And beat you.
He beat me because of you jackass.
I didn't do shit. I was outside.
No,
I was kicked out of the match.
Did. Yeah, you want to fucking stop? Watch the match, motherfucker.
Yes, I was kicked out of the match.
No, because it's goddamn midnight and I want to go to bed.
You grabbed the goddamn foot on the double stomp. If you hadn't stopped me, I would have fucking double stomped and won.
There was extra shit. No,
the only other extra shit was me suplexing Lovecraft onto Dylan.
Exactly. You had to do something about Lovecraft. You had so much hatred towards Lovecraft that you had to make sure that you took care. I'm gonna talk over you. I don't give a shit. You had to take care of Lovecraft before you could finish the job. So don't you blame me.
Big Cat is the reason
you had the potential to beat Dylan Nix, and you chose to fuck with Lovecraft.
He is the reason.
Purr session signing off, but we ain't saying goodbye. Keep your fans like steel reaching for the sky. Professional wrestling, we'll never let it go. Big Cats in the house, bringing the rumble to the show.
Levi's in the middle.